and I have to miss practice, or it comes down to kind of picking, like, is it better off for me to go to the library and like grind it out, or to go to practice and maybe kind of de-stress for a little bit before having to go back to studying. And sometimes one's better and sometimes the other, but I probably picked the wrong one a lot. Swimming against Clemson. Clemson's a lot of fun. Well, it's a 2-day meet, so we get to go to Clemson and spend the night there. So that's really cool. It's a good team bonding experience as well. And then just like the people on the team and how everyone interacts and like the size of the meet, it's really good. Freshman year, the very first practice I went to, I didn't know anyone. There's probably 150 people who join the team and like 50 people who go to the first couple weeks of practice and then choose not to. And so it was really overwhelming. You know, it's one of your first days in college and you don't know anyone. But I think the most memorable thing was we went and did a tally takeover after practice. So pretty much everybody who was swimming there went to tally. We all hung around, we got food, milkshakes, smoothies, or whatever. And even though I maybe didn't remember everybody's name, it was memorable because a lot of people remembered who I was. And it was a good way that I like instantly made friends with people. And a lot of the bonds that I created that day are the people that I'm still friends with now. Oh, I like one-arm butterfly. It's a good way to practice kind of arm placement and timing. So with butterfly, you're pulling your arms back and around, but when you're doing one arm, you keep one arm in front and you practice with one arm, and then you go and you practice with the other, and then you put them together. Probably my co-president, Ben. He's really funny. Oh gosh, there might be 10 or it's such a big team that there's so many who fall into that category. Oh, probably Chris Hemsworth. So I'm majoring in civil engineering and I want to go into construction. So my dream job would probably be landing a good gig at a big construction company working on hospitals, because I don't think I have the like hands-on skill to be a doctor, and I think that's probably about as close as I can get. Dogs. Ooh, probably red or purple. I like physics. Imagine Dragons. Oh, practice. Talk. Winter. Bojangles. iPhone. Probably Coke. Oh, that's hard. Probably TV. Hunt.
Pack jersey, while their throwback third jersey that they're wearing tonight goes on.
In the UNC Tar Heels and the NC State Wolfpack, we're in for an exciting game between two rival teams. The Governor's Cup tonight. This is sure to be an exciting one. I can't wait, Jonathan. How about you? How are you feeling?
I'm really pumped for this. It's a really improved team as we've seen. So.
NC State has been on a very large winning streak of late. Of course, not being snapped most recently, but they had a tough game against Wake Forest most recently. Parker Zarek barely pulling that one out with a last second, 13 seconds remaining goal. But that offense is going to be key tonight. Who do you see really being key players heading into this one on the half of the Wolfpack?
For the Icepack, I see Riley Johnson really playing a key role for them. He scored a lot this season. I want to see him continue his offensive tonight. Notching a couple of goals for them. Their offense.
And we talked about the improvement that UNC has made since last year. Of course, losing all 3 matchups to the Wolfpack last season. What do you have in store that's really changed since last year?
I think it's really cleaned up their offense. Their offense was good last year, but they really ramped it up a notch this year. So we'll see if that can continue and see if they can cross the blue line faster, things of that nature. Just get out in transition, really.
All right, well, don't go anywhere. We have a special spot from the technician coming up next.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
Everybody can make something. because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. All right.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Yes. Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
3, testing. 1, 2, 3, talking.
My partner Alex Sawyer, and we're here to bring you the rivalry of all rivalries in women's lacrosse. UNC Chapel Hill Tar Heels versus your NC State Wolfpack on Pack. The back of the goal. Spin move.
Oh,
shot
a
by
nice spin
Kilborn.
move and finish.
And that's a great goal by Kilborn there.
Yeah.
Kane with the ball. Kane passes it back to Kilborn. Kilborn going again
Oh.
with the shot. It's in. That's another goal. And Amanda F. will recover for State.
Okay, looks like NC State's trying to slow things down a little bit here.
Passes it to Savage. Savage runs in, shot. Goal
Oh.
by Caroline Savage. In the bottom left corner of the net off a bounce shot, and that's State's 5th goal. TK with the shot and a goal. Win 5-hole on Beers.
Wonderful shot by TK.
What a great one by TK, and for Carolina's favor, it's going to be 22 TK with it for the Tar Heels.
TK is off and running.
TK's pass to Maddie's great. Maddie
weaving through the State defense.
Weaving. Maddie shot, Maddie goal.
Oh!
Split the 5-hole of Beers.
What an amazing goal by Maddie.
Great goal by Maddie, 5-2. And State will get a free shot out of the restart. Pass to Campbell. Campbell looking. Campbell shooting. Campbell scoring. Put it in the bottom. Now looking for space is Jacqueline. Still looking for space. Kimberly now.
Oh! This makes it look so easy.
Yeah, Beers, we called her name so much, we haven't touched on it. She's just having a great game.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 saves, and those don't look easy, but she's making them.
She just does it.
Making them work. And now State on the other end. Campbell.
Oh!
And that's going to be a goal. And the Heels still at the ball, possessing it in their own end. Spin move, trying to get through. Shot and goal.
A magnificent shot.
And again, it's The heel was knocked away. Shot and
Oh.
goal by Carolina.
What a goal.
Yeah, I'm at the top of the globe. I got the torch. We about to burn down the thrones. We need a change. Look at the world that we live. Look how the evil is grown. All the innocence lost. We need a new beginning. Man, the vision is off. We need to wage war. Yeah, we need to rage on. I'm here. War boots, I'ma buy a pair. No suits, just fighters here. Grassroots and some riot gear. I'm still fly like a pilot. Brave hearts never die in fear. I ain't a stranger to the danger. I'ma live and I'm dying here. Yeah. So I'm looking up more, cause I know what I'm up for. Cause we need a change, and I'm starting an uproar. We started a ruckus. Yeah, we started a ruckus.
Starting November 19th, 2017, the Governor's Cup was introduced between the rivalry of NC State and UNC. Brought by Governor Cooper, the Governor's Cup has been played twice now and will be played a third time today. NC State took the last two Governor's Cups. First one is 5-3 win over UNC, and the second one is 7-1 win November 19th, 2018. In PNC Arena, NC State actually holds a 6-0 record over the UNC Tar Heels with a combined goal differential of +20, 35 goals being scored for the Wolfpack, 10 scored for the Tar Heels. This game will be a very interesting one. Both fast-paced teams at the top of their division, near the top of their divisions at least. NC State holds a little bit of a one-goal go-ahead over the Tar Heels, but coming into this game, the Governor's Cup has been around 2 years now. This third one, NC State's looking for the tic-tac-toe, make it 3 in a row. The UNC's looking to grab their first one, and this will be an interesting matchup as we get going.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Welcome back to PNC Arena as the Icepack retake the ice. This is going to be an electric match. You can already feel the energy in this arena. A great turnout from fans of both teams. Jonathan, this is going to be an exciting matchup.
I'm beyond excited, Logan. The fans are coming out in numbers here. We have a lot of red and a lot of powder blue as well in the arena here. It's a great one. Tonight, the Tar Heels come in with an overall record of 10-2-2-1, and your Icepack comes in with an overall record of 13-3. This is a battle between number 1 and number 2 in the East Division. NC State's number 1, Carolina's number 2. Doesn't get any better than this at the PNC Arena here tonight, Logan.
These are two dominant teams. On PackTV, I'm Logan Ward, joined by Jonathan Hudson. This is going to be the match that everyone is watching. ACHA Division II, these are two of the top teams in the league. The ACC's top two teams, again. These are two offenses that are absolutely electric. You see them on the ice right now. The NC State Icepack in their new uniforms. UNC, of course, in that classic blue and white. You can just feel the atmosphere. I know I've already said that, but it's really just a different environment when they play at PNC.
Yeah, it really is, and I'm loving both the uniforms there on both sides.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup of the
Going for our starting lineups now. Beginning with the Tar Heels starting lineup. A lot of great members of that team going to be missing Gelatley, one of the top scorers of that team. He's going to be sorely missed.
Gelatley averaged 2.7 goals per game. He's only played in 8 games, so he's definitely an electric goal scorer.
Going to be missed, but a lot of great members of this team. As you see Beeson taking the ice, they are a leader of this team for a couple of years. Notable last season, scored a couple of goals in these backyard brawls.
Beeson has 10 goals to his name this year as well.
Still an important part, the assistant captain of that team as we get the rest of the starting lineup here. Skating forward now, Matt Richard.
Junior defender from Pinehurst, North Carolina, Matt Richard. See if he can make an impact, and here's our goalie.
Of course, UNC the visitors for today's game, but of course, PNC close to both schools.
Yeah.
Good turnout from both teams, but you see a little bit more red in the audience.
Yeah, a little bit
than that
more
powder
red.
blue.
Now the hype music for the introduction of your Icepack.
Icepack 6-0 in this building. They love to play in front of a huge crowd. Getting this audience going is their specialty. Missing a couple of key members from last year's squad, but the Icepack starting lineup is still a strong unit, and we're prepared for tonight's game.
A lot of young players stepping up as well, Logan. And in the series overall, the Icepack is 15-18, so have only lost 3 in this series. And as you said, 6-game winning streak here at the PNC Arena.
Nikita Anastratov, that starting center, riled the crowd up last year with that hit on the glass. Starting on the other side there, we're going to have Ryan Kinney, the new captain of this team, taking over for Sam Banashevitz, who is so electric in this building. Laith Jadala starting on the other wing. Absolutely fantastic player, can score goals at will. Cam Mazakowski, Rookie of the Year from 2 years ago, still going strong, one of the top defensemen of this unit. Victor Hugo, the other starting defenseman, a newcomer to this team, but still, his presence has been felt all season long.
Hugo's done a great job defensively all season long, as you said, Logan. He's really good with the poke check and just stays home position-wise.
Ian Hutchison starting in net. Josh Cannon, of course, that leader in goal, but Hutchison every bit as good by his own right. Can't wait to see what he does tonight. So we prepare for the national anthem now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PNC Arena for this, the Governor's Cup Challenge between the University of North Carolina Tar Heels and the North Carolina State Icepack. The Governor's Cup will be awarded to the winner of tonight's game. And here to drop the ceremonial first puck, please welcome to center ice, the Governor of North Carolina, Roy Cooper.
And my mistake, my apologies, not the national anthem just yet. Dropping the ceremonial cup, the man who started this Governor's Cup. We've got Governor Roy Cooper on the ice. Going to enjoy talking to him between the first and second periods. But here he is meeting the captains of both teams.
Yeah, Roy Cooper started this Governor's Cup in 2017, and from there it's just elevated in its popularity here. And rightfully so, he gets to do the ceremonial puck drop here.
Of course, so important to the growth of hockey in North Carolina. The Carolina Hurricanes' success, of course, has played a big part, but having a fan as high profile as Roy Cooper is definitely going to help with its popularity. He's just by making this an event, the Governor's Cup is huge to the local area as we now prepare for the national anthem.
Remove your caps and join us for the performance of the Star Spangled Banner, played on violin this evening by Victoria Pedroza.
And a lovely rendition of the Star Spangled Banner on violin for the national anthem here at PNC. Both sides ready to get this match underway, and absolutely fantastic matchup ahead of us. Two of the top teams in the ACHA Division II, the ACCHL powerhouse matchups. This might be the best matchup we've seen on the Icepack all season.
Yes, we're seeing a lot of great matchups. Considering you say this could be the best one, that says a lot, because we've seen a lot of great ones, especially last, I believe it's 2 weeks ago with Wake Forest. Really good, solid game through 2 periods. A solid game for the Icepack for the win. So I'm really excited here, Logan. This one's going to be a great one.
And UNC, a team that has in the past had some of those roster issues that we talked about with teams that teams like Duke that struggle with filling their entire roster. But this year they have a strong lineup. They're ready to get everybody out there, and everybody can contribute. I think that having this continuation from last year and having such an increased growth right now has really helped benefit how much of a turnout we've had at tonight's game.
Yeah, I certainly agree. Popularity comes with consistency, and UNC's really been consistent this season. That's why we see so much powder blue here. We still see more red, obviously, but we still do see a lot of blue here with the fans supporting both sides. And for me, I just want to see Riley Johnson, see how he comes out of the gate here tonight, Logan, for the Icepack.
Fans continuing to trickle in here, already a good showing, but of course, seeing so many people coming in, they're sure to see an electrifying match. Saw the starting lineups as UNC takes to the ice. We're ready for a starting puck drop. A little bit of a more veteran lineup than we've seen recently for NC State. Yep. Nikita Anastradov making his way back to that starting center position. Going to be taking the draw here is Captain Ryan Kinney. The Icepack are going to come away with it. UNC taking that one back immediately. Just flipping that one forward there is Kenny. Taking that one back there. UNC trying to move it out of their own zone. Have it in the corner. Flipped around to the other side.
The physicality is already elevated from any other game I've seen this season, Logan.
Victor Hugo has it back. Taking that forward is Kenny. Kind of throwing that one at the goal there from the point. UNC is doing a good job on defense now. They're disrupting anything that NC State can get going. Bring this one up now as UNC. UNC with their first opportunity just kind of floats that one forward to the corner, hoping his teammate can get there. Getting there is Oliveira. NC State taking it back. Riley Johnson has it behind his own net, skating forward. Bring it up the ice. He has a lane. He has the speed. He's taking it back into the teeth of the defense. Just throws that one back, and that's a great save there from the goalie. Right there with Douthit, I believe. Just falling on top of it, but he was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, Douthit with an incredible save there. Great presence of mind to come out on his crease, cut out the angle on the right side, and just get in front of it, body it down, and then fall on top of it, not allow any rebound.
And Riley Johnson did a great job just getting in front of the net there. He placed it perfectly for Chris Solomon on the shot, but credit to Douthit there. Bring it forward. UNC has a chance. 2-on-3 in favor of the Icepack. Hutchison remains in net, collected by his defense. That's going to be brought up there. Bring it forward, Alex Robinson. Robinson fighting for it in the corner. Loses track of the puck, but it's going to be collected. Arini. Excuse me, Chris Solomon. Chris Solomon taking that around. Finds the open man. Taking the shot there. It's off of the bar. He had a chance to get that shot to go. He had the edge on the goalie, but Douthit lucky that that one didn't go through. He has it right out in front. He passes on the shot, but he gets that one to go.
What a pass there. It was the third pass that got it. The second pass tricked all the UNC defense. They trickled to the left, and then the third pass just saw a trailer right there, wide open net, full Douthit, and it's 1-0 Icepack.
Credit the Icepack for continuing to apply pressure. You see that right there. They missed the shot. Solomon passed on what could have been an open goal, but finding the open man, Alex Robinson, getting that one right out in front. You see that beautiful pass. Excuse me. Parker Zarek, I believe, getting that one. They have it again right out in front, and they get that one to go as well. Robinson scoring on the second one, but Parker Zarek on the first.
Robinson with a great wrister there from the slot. Caught Dalfit napping, and it's 2-0 Icepack here. That one's just textbook play right there on the blue line circles. Great pass, just a good wrister. Really nothing Dalfit can do on that one.
Tar Heels hot on their heels right now, trying to come back from what has been a quick start. You see the goalie just wasn't high enough there. He didn't seem to think that Robinson would go for the high shot. So UNC takes it. They're just trying to get something going at this point. See here, Wade Minter PAing this game. Always a welcome voice to hear at Icepack games.
For UNC, if they want to get, they're obviously will have a lot of time. If they want to get back in this, they just need to get more offensive opportunities and pressure. They have possession.
Taking that one there. Hutchinson deflects that one away. Pushing that one forward. UNC trying to find an open lane. Pushing that one forward is Jones. Taking it back. Having to announce those 2 quick goals in succession. Bring that up right now. Robinson has it. Fighting for it on the side there. Going to be taking that one there as Hugo. Mazakowski passes it back over to Hugo. Flipping that one back over, just trying to find a way to move the puck up. Good forecheck by UNC, keeping it in NC State territory. State needs to find a way to get that offense and keep the momentum going, build even more of a lead than they have already.
Yeah, they haven't been able to get the puck out of their own zone here in the past 2 minutes, Logan. It's really the possession hurting them. If they can break out, they are known for good transition offense as well. UNC's been able to corral and possess the puck in their offensive zone, but not able to do anything with it. We saw the one shot on Hutchinson, but he was easily able to steer it aside.
And rushing that one up there was Arini before it's taken away by UNC. UNC just kind of throws that one behind. You hear the UNC crowd not liking the no call on the hit, but the referees let it go. Having that one back there is Oliveira. Has an opportunity, UNC throws that at him, but Hutchinson just catches that one between his gloves.
Nice one. That's an easy line drive catch for Hutchinson, as he's going to look back at the extracurriculars behind him, but the referees are all over that, rightfully so.
Looked like he kind of just stuck his stick out as he went by Hutchinson. Defenders of the Icepack not liking that one bit. But of course, with this rivalry, 2 teams liable to be chippy. Going to see how much of a factor that plays as this one goes on.
UNC not able to win the faceoff there, and for a good offensive opportunity, that's something we'll have to keep an eye on as it's ice melted down by Dalfit there.
Dalfit just kind of fell on top of that one. Not much doing for the Icepack. Jadala thought he had a chance right there. Seemed like it just got a little bit ahead of him. Taking the face off now. Ryan Kinney loses that one. Oliveira passes it up to Adamson. Adamson kind of just floats that forward, hoping his team can catch up to it. Not able to catch up to it is Friedman. Friedman trying to get it from behind. Taken away from Mazakowski. They put it out in front, but nobody there to collect the pass. Lake Jadala has it. Jadala skating up, trying to find the second pass, and behind Anastradov, they had a chance. UNC with a 3-on-2, and they also lose track of that one there. We have a stick on the ice. Not sure who lost it. Believe it might have happened during a line change. Taking that one there, he has it out in front. Anastradov just throws it there and misses it. Taking that one back there, UNC has an opportunity. That stick on the ice seeming to influence play a little bit there as he bodies him down. Late Jadala on top of Wells.
Big hit by Jadala.
Top of Breeze, excuse me. Throws that one forward. Hutchinson just kind of swings at it. Devin Halko has it behind his own net. Halko loses track of it. That one stuck behind the net, but it's going to be cleared out. UNC is going to collect it in the defensive zone.
Great defense by the Icepack deep in their own territory. They were able to stick that one out, not allow the centering pass. And that one stick is on the ice. Caused many problems for the Tar Heels here in the past 2 minutes, so I'm sure they're glad the referee's going to cart that one out.
Looks like the Icepack had a little bit of help on defense there, another body down there. But UNC might be happy that that one's cleared as they call icing on the ice there. So going to bring it down to UNC possession.
Yep, NC State with a great opportunity here to win possession on the faceoff and see if they can generate an offensive opportunity.
Riley Johnson loses that one. They try to get it out quick to find Smolinski, but unable to find a clean pass to him. Losing that one there is Jones. Passing it forward, UNC looking to get on the attack. Already down 2-0. About 8 minutes into this first period. Taking that one there. Looking to move that one ahead. Bring it up. Has an opportunity out in front. And good defense there from the Tar Heels. I believe that was Mason Regan on the defense. Riley Johnson has it out in front. He tries to pass it through. Again, the defense is just right there as that one's cleared away by Kramer.
UNC defense really strong on that shift. Not allowing the Icepack to get any extra opportunities there.
Riley Johnson has it again, trying to pass it to Solomon out in front. Solomon falls to his knees. Taking that one there is Parker Zarek. Parker Zarek passes that over to Seppi. He takes the long shot and gets it in. Brendan Seppi taking that shot from the point and just managing to find an open zone.
Seppi did a great job. He saw the shooting lane. He also saw the traffic. Whenever, as a shooter, if you see that much traffic in hockey, you got to throw it at the net. He did that. I don't know if that one was tipped. It looked like it took a redirection, but nonetheless, phenomenal shot by Seppi, and 3-0 here for your Icepack.
And you saw it right there. Just went over the left shoulder of the goalie, Douthat. Douthat just couldn't quite get there in time. You saw him raise his glove. I think he thought that one was a little bit further to the outside of his net than it was. And the Icepack take that lead 3-0 over the Tar Heels.
We talked about in the open scene who would get the quick start. The Icepack have definitely gotten the quick start here, Logan.
And again, credit Johnson for bringing it up the ice again. He has been a facilitator for this offense as icing is called there. Brendan Seppi, of course, just getting credit for that goal. Bring it back down on the icing.
Again, we talked about Johnson in our open, how he's going to be a big impact player, be it scoring or not, but he got the assist there, so we see him making an impact already.
Brendan Seppi tries to get that one to go right there. Again, taking that shot from the same position, but it looks like he just wasn't able to get enough under it. Back to Seppi. Seppi takes it from the point again, and he gets it to go!
2 for Brandon Seppi from the same spot. Deja vu Douthat.
Brendan Seppi again, just taking it from the same exact position. The defense unable to get under it. Incredible shot by Brendan Seppi. That's 2 for him on the season. We haven't seen a lot of him on offense so far for the rest of the season, but he's making his presence felt already.
He said, we're in a big venue, I'll step up my game, and threw 2 at the net, and now he has 2 goals to his name tonight at the PNC Arena.
Just taking that shot from the point, you saw it come off of his own skate. He just recollected it, sized it up, and took the shot. And the Icepack are now up 4-0 over the Tar Heels. The Tar Heels haven't been able to get anything going so far.
Tar Heels really deflated here. We know hockey only had 1 timeout, but Volkman might want to think about that. It'll be interesting to see how Douthat can shake this one off and just continue with the game. Know that there's a lot of time left in his team. Trust his offense to get him back in the game.
Plenty of time left in this one, but Douthat needs to calm down a little bit, I think, after giving up those 2 quick goals to Brendan Seppi. Seppi has it again at the point. He's going to take that shot again, and caught by Douthat there. You hear the cheers from the crowd now.
That has to be a confidence booster for Douthat there. Seeing Seppi wind up again for it, but being able to catch it that time.
No, that was a great job by Douthat, just flashing the leather. But giving up those 2 goals, have to wonder at what point this team might need to make a change. Putting it here, UNC just trying to move it up the ice. That one's going to be caught by Victor Hugo on the side. Hugo takes it, passes it over. Body down again. You see Brendan putting it out in front. Davidson had an opportunity there. Douthat looked to be a little uneven on his skates, but he managed to recover and get that save.
Fortunate there again, Logan. The Icepack just coming in waves offensively here. It's like they know this is a home game. They know they're 6-0. They're just showing why they're the first in the conference. Kind of putting UNC in their place right now. If I'm UNC, I just want to see if I can get an offensive opportunity here. Maybe try to draw a penalty, do something to get the offense going.
The crowd has continued to filter in now, as the Icepack have another opportunity and nobody out in front to get that one there.
Got half the bowl full.
Joey Davidson takes it there. A little bit of a hard hit. Surprised the referees didn't call that one. Taking that one
like it was
forward.
a little high. Yeah, I'm surprised too there, Logan.
Taking that one forward there is Kramer. Passing that back around. Victor Hugo has it. Victor Hugo passes it back. Mazakowski just tips it forward to Arini. Arini has open space. It's 2-on-1. Garrett Arini takes that one, and it's deflected. Great deflection from Douthit. Joey Davidson follows up and gets that one to go. Joey Davidson from the point.
Davidson threw a bullet, and it went in the back of the net past Douthit. Douthit made a good first save. Wasn't able to corral the rebound. And I don't know if it's screening traffic or something, Logan, but he's really having a tough time with these far-out shots for Carolina. And for the Icepack, if I'm them, it's 5-0. I'm celebrating over down there. We're doing a great job. And they just need to keep throwing pucks to the net. Make Douthit prove that he can save the long shot.
Joey Davidson again just bombing that one from outside. We've seen Seppi take that shot a lot, but it really just comes with the persistence of this offense. The defense from UNC has to find a way to get it out of their own zone at this point. They just haven't been able to find a way to stop this electric Icepack offense, as UNC has an opportunity here. They put it out in front, but there's nobody there to collect. Good deflection from the Icepack defense as they manage to keep it in the zone. Taking that one there and fighting for it. Late Jadala comes up with it. Passing that one forward, he finds his man. Ryan Kenny. Kenny has it in the corner. Trying to pass it across the middle, and Nikita Anastradov has it. What a catch from Douthit.
That was acrobatic.
Douthit came up with that one. It looked like he was being screened yet again. UNC unable to really clear it out in front of their net. Douthit has to be rattled by this point. 5-0 in favor of the Icepack.
Fans are loving it here. We got the fan cam on the Jumbotron. You love to see it.
Taking that one forward there. He has it, it's ricocheted off, but that was a great opportunity for Rees. Rees trying to find an open man across the middle. He takes it there, and that one is just a little bit wide. You saw Beeson had a chance.
Beeson has 10 goals to his name this season. It's always dangerous when he gets a shot off.
And with their top goal scorer out this so far, they need guys like Beeson to step up, and that's what they haven't had so far this first half of the first period. Skating that one through. Takes the shot, and that's ricocheted off, but Richard.
Hutchinson's been a stone wall here so far. We saw Cannon in the last Wake Forest home game, but Hutchinson proving he's a solid goaltender as well for the Icepack. Shows a lot of good depth.
Devin Halko just throws that one forward, and instead of letting that one go, that's dangerous. Douthit goes to collect it behind, but misses it. Trying to bring that one forward is Preeb. Preeb passes that one up, but Icepack again coming away with it. That transition defense has been so good for them as Riley Johnson finds Chris Solomon in the corner. Good defense there. Falling to his knees was Jones, who manages to just deflect it with his body. Putting it forward, Parker Zarek. Skating around, Wayland has it. Just trying to get that one out of there. Cam Mazakowski on the line change comes in, manages to secure it on the defensive side.
For UNC, their defense, it hasn't been their lack of defense. It's just been the amount of traffic in front of Douthit, and he's just had some struggles.
As they get one out there, UNC has a chance trying to skate to the middle. He loses possession of it and just skates into Hutchison.
Hutchinson got mowed over there. His teammates didn't like it. As Hutchinson just wants to keep that as the only goal of the night there, as it won't count. No puck, no goal. But dangerous play. Glad to see that Hutchinson's okay.
He was trying to bring that one forward there, but he kind of lost possession of the puck. Looked like he kind of lost his footing as well as he met the defender there. Just went sailing into the goal, and Hutchison talking to the refs. No penalties going to be called there. Referees content to let this one go. We haven't seen anybody on the power play yet.
Yep, no penalties. Referees really letting them play.
Victor Hugo has it behind his own net. Skating that one around is going to be Friedman. Friedman trying to find a man across the middle, but loses possession. Hugo comes up with it again. Trying to find a way to move it up. Hugo takes it. Finds a man across the middle there. And that's Robinson. Robinson just throws it behind Douthit again, coming out of the goal to try to catch it behind. Pushing that one up there. And taking that away is UNC. UNC skating that one up. That's Richard.
Richard with a great takeaway in the zone.
Joey Davidson passes that one around, finds Hugo. Hugo pushing that one forward. UNC has it in the corner. Trying to find a man across the middle, deflected by Hutchison. Davidson has it again. Davidson pushing it forward. Has it at mid-ice. He passes it to Robinson. Robinson tries to skate through traffic, but is unable to come up with it. Saw the idea in his head, was trying to put on the fancy skate work, but unable to come up with it on the back half.
I wish Robinson had passed that to the left. He had a wide open teammate.
Losing his stick there is going to be Rees. Rees skating immediately to the bench. Moving that one up there. And that's another opportunity there, but again deflected by Douthit.
What a save by Douthit. That one could be on SportsCenter, Logan. That was nice. He went up with the glove extended and snagged that one, closing out the lane.
Matt Miller had the shot. He put that one forward, but you see Douthit just come up with it. He sticks his glove out and just manages to snag that one as he's falling to the ice. Credit where it's due, giving up those 5 goals, but that was an excellent save.
Phenomenal save, and I know Miller wants that one back. He's had a lot of great cracks at getting a goal this season, not a better one of his.
Coming away with it is UNC, trying to move that one forward. Taking that one back is Arini. Arini moving it forward. He has a wide open shot to the lane, and he tries to skate it around, but just loses track of it behind the net. Douthit just uses imposing presence to make him lose that one there. Coming up with it in the corner, Arini the first man there. Fighting for it in the corner, Arini. Joey Davidson skating around. Icepack trying to find a way across the middle again. They've been crashing in front of the net. Having it back there.
If I'm Coach Gazilla, I want to see the more traffic out in front. The Icepack aren't crashing that as much as they were in the previous 10 minutes.
Halko has it behind his own net. Flips it around to his defense mate. Pushing that one forward directly to UNC. And UNC just hasn't been able to get the transition game going. They've had plenty of chances, plenty of steals, but they need to find a way to make sure that they can turn that into easy offense. That one goes into the stands. Don't have the netting that they do at the Iceplex.
And like you said, Logan, UNC not doing well with their transition offense. They want to see if they can win the face-off here and get some offense going for them, but that's also been a struggle area for the Tar Heels here. So really, NC State's has been faster than Carolina so far in this one.
As they take it there from the point, UNC takes that shot. Richard trying to get it from outside, but unable to get that one to go. Taken away by Ian O'Rourke. O'Rourke just trying to pass it forward. UNC comes up with it again, but tipping that one ahead. Taking that one there is Lake Jadala. Lake Jadala skating it out in front, trying to find a man across the middle and just doesn't have the pass. Lays it out behind him, and UNC is going to take that one away. Skating forward is Oliveira. Trying to get that one there. UNC losing the puck. Trying to get that one back behind. Brendan Seppi just seemed like he wasn't on the same page. Lake Jadala. Jones comes up with it at a point after the Jadala miss. Having it behind his Bathgate, Gavin Bathgate. One of those young defenders we've talked so much about this season as Lake Jadala brings it up. He's skating it forward, using his speed. Good defense there, though. I believe that was Beeson coming up with a fantastic stop.
You talked about Bathgate, Logan. He's been a great defender for the Icepack all season long. Knows the spacing on defense, has a good poke check, and I'm just really surprised he hasn't gotten more goals. He's also very efficient on the offensive end as well.
Hutchison has it back. Bathgate again coming around to collect it. Bathgate looking for a man to pass it forward to. Tips it forward. That's going to be taken by Anastradov. Anastradov skating up. Shoots that one towards the net, but that's just wide. Riley Johnson comes up with it again, puts it towards the middle. Anastradov pushes it forward, trying to find his man, but unable to connect it with Zarek. And of course, all season long, we talked about that potence as he takes that shot from the point, deflected out in front. But we talked about that potence of the Robinson, Johnson, and Zarek line. They've been so good, and we've seen them at their best here tonight. As that one is from Solomon. Solomon puts that one out in front off the shot. Davidson unable to get that one to go. Has one already. Parker Zarek tries to shoot that one, and he almost gets it. But credit Douthit again. He's been on fire since giving up those first 5.
Yep, agree, Logan. Douthit really stepping up his game after conceding the first 5, but as you said, the line with Johnson, really big impact here. They've had 3 goals here. They've had a lot of goals throughout the season, a lot against Wake Forest there, so they're really, like you said, potent line offensively as that shot goes off Douthit.
Trying to take that one there was Chris Solomon. Chris Solomon, a very good addition in the offseason for the Icepack as they try to get that one to go. He has it out in front, but great defense there. Douthit just getting in front as he tries to get that one back there, but Davidson unable to keep it in the zone. Riley Johnson loses track of it. That one just goes into UNC's bench. Looked like it might have collided with somebody in there. Of course, those pucks so hard, freezing out there, sure, and rather dense material, sure can hurt to get hit by one.
Hopefully everyone down there is okay. And the Icepack will have an offensive face-off here. See if they can convert.
Taking that one there, Riley Johnson passing that across the middle. Bodied down there, though, by the UNC defense. Strong body there from Beeson. Losing that one out in front. Good tip aside from the defense. Defense is starting to get a little desperate, throwing themselves in front of the puck. Riley Johnson tries to come up with it. He does behind the net. Trying to push it around. He throws that one across to Victor Hugo, but that one's tipped away. Good defense there. Skating up is Preeb. And he puts that one in! Excellent shot there from Rees. He just got out in front, and that's going to be the first one of the night for the Tar Heels, trying to stymie the offense of the Icepack. Rees comes up with the first goal of the night for them.
It's a great goal. It was an all-out hustle play by Rees there. He was at the blue line, basically even with the last 2 Icepack defenders, poked the puck up and just outskated him. It was an all-out effort play. He won that goal. He got that goal. Great play. That's really all you can say about that one.
Went to the stick side of Hutchison. He wasn't able to reach out that glove. It looked like he crossed his arms in front, just kind of preparing for that one. But credit to Rees and just putting that one where he wasn't. The first goal for UNC, trying to gain momentum now with only 3 minutes remaining in the first period. Taking that one there. Ben Prees coming up with that one.
That's Rees' 3rd goal of the season. A la Wade Mentero here.
Devin Halko pushing that one forward. Taking that one there is Jones. Pushing that one forward. UNC just trying to find a lane to keep this going. Preeb comes up with it on the other side as that just tips that one ahead. Halko behind. Finds Robinson. Robinson skating it forward. Passing it up to Halko. Halko has a lane one-on-one. Skating that one around, he throws that one just a little bit high over Douthit.
Great idea.
Pushing that one forward, going to lose possession again, trying to skate that one up, just ricochets that one a little too short. Icepack retake possession as they skate that one around, have Matt Miller out in front, skating it behind the net. Matt Miller tries to put that out in front, and he does! And he gets that one to go off the pass to Robinson. Robinson just putting that one in.
Miller to Robinson. I'm going to give Miller 80% of the credit there. Phenomenal stick pass. He juked his defender, got to the back of the net, was able to flip the puck right around, right in between Robinson goalie, and rest is history. That was a good one. Great persistence also for Robinson there. That combo, that duo we've seen that duo before score like in that fashion this season, Logan.
And getting Robinson to get that shot there, like you said, that persistence, managing to just catch that one off of the deflection from Douthit.
That's Robinson's 15th of the season. 16th.
Second one tonight. Garrett Arini skating that one up. Tries to cross that one across the middle and just deflected off the side. The Icepack offense has been quick out of those goals. Passing that one forward. Again, Matt Miller so critical to that goal. Brendan Seppi has it across the side.
Miller has 2 assists now on the night.
Pushing that one forward. Garrett Arini comes across. Arini trying to find an open man to pass it to. Just throws that one up the side. Joey Davidson comes out in front with it. Skating around. Oliveira saw him fall behind, but he's been a critical part of this defense, the captain of this UNC squad.
1 minute remaining in the period.
Taking that one out back as 1 minute remains. Ricky Frosch trying to just tip that one ahead. Collecting it behind is Wayland. Wayland loses possession of it behind. Nodden takes it. Trying to skate it across. UNC just throws that one at the net. 40 seconds remaining here at the end of this first period. Taking that one there, is going to just flip that one up, and it looks like it deflected off the top bar of that net. Hutchison with a good presence of mind to just snatch that one out of the air.
Yeah, it was an easy pop fly for Hutchinson. Weird shot, not a direct shot. But he will make the catch, and UNC will have the offensive zone face-off opportunity. From the Icepack, I just want to clear this one and get in the locker room here. They played such a clean, clinical period.
And we saw Hutchison there, of course, with that decorated helmet, the wolf for the Icepack out there. Always fun to see the personalities of the goalies through their face masks.
Love the creativity here from both goalies in the face masks. Especially Hutchinson. Wolf really fits.
Very much so. Hutchison just calls for the icing there as that's going to be brought back to the other side of the ice. The Icepack looking to make something happen, adding to their already 6-1 lead here with 17.4 seconds remaining in the first period. The Tar Heels just trying to stem it right now.
If I'm the Icepack, I'm confident here if they, in that area where they have the offense, because they could have won that faceoff and gone for the one-timer that Dolphins have troubles with.
Icepack taking it back there. He takes the shot from the point. That one's just a little bit wide. Looked like it might have deflected a little bit off it there. And that will do it for the first period. The score 6-1, the Icepack leading over the Tar Heels. That was just a dominant first period all around for the Icepack. Their offense, their defense, all coming together, but really their offense scoring 6 goals, the reason why they're ahead right now.
Yeah, really the first 2 goals kind of set the tone, one after another. I don't even think Minter could get the second goal off before that, but it was a great series of 2 goals, and then they fought back and forth. Their defense kept them making some good poke checks in their own zone, and that led to yet another goal, and I believe the 2 goals from Seppi from the point. So just great goals, and then again the Miller-Robinson combo to end the period. Just great offense, good passing in their own zone, and we're opening up shooting lanes, and as we said, the screening and crashing the net really contributed to at least 3 of the Icepack's 6 goals in this first period, Logan.
And plenty of hockey left to play. We'll see what UNC can come out with. Maybe a couple of changes in line here.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
Welcome back to PNC Arena. I'm Logan Ward, joined here by Jonathan Hudson. That was a stunning first period for the Icepack. For the Tar Heels, less so. You know they would have liked to see more out of their offense in that first period.
Yeah, leading goal scorer, and it showed they were only able to great goal. an in goal for them, and the Icepack were able to capitalize.
Doubt but giving up 6 goals in a period, never what you want to see out of your goalie, but he's trying his best there. Do you see Coach Volkman maybe making a change going forward in that second and third period at goal?
I think he may. It's possible. Giving up 6 goals, that's tough. But I think if I'm Volkman, I'm going to give him a few minutes in the second and then see from there. Also, Seppi just threw some lasers at him. So not much you can do there on that one with traffic.
Plenty of hockey left. Coming up next, we have Roy Cooper, for the sake of this cup.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new...
Welcome back to PackTV. I'm Logan Ward, joined here by the governor, the namesake of the cup itself, Roy Cooper. Roy, thank you so much for joining us here.
A strong start for the Wolfpack tonight, I'll tell you. They're looking strong. Puck possession was good. They're going to have to come back and not let down, though, because Carolina's got a few players that can put it in the net. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
A noted fan of the Hurricanes. How much has hockey really meant to you growing up out here in North Carolina?
Well, you know, I didn't know much at all about hockey growing up. And when the Hurricanes came to North Carolina in the late 90s, I went to a game and just fell in love with the sport. Never played it, but I've learned a lot about it and have become a loyal fan of the Carolina Hurricanes. And it's great to see it on a collegiate level. It's great to see so many youth leagues across North Carolina and so many young people picking up the sport. I really think in being just a big sports fan overall, that hockey players are some of the very best athletes in the world, because you got to be tough, you got to be quick, you got to be smart, you got to be skilled. It's amazing what these players go through to play this game. But it's fun to have it out here tonight. It's fun that so many thousands of people came to see this game tonight. That's a big deal.
And talking about that importance of college hockey, like you said, this game right here, starting up the Governor's Cup, what is the importance of an event like this tonight?
Well, you know, we love our colleges. We've got, North Carolina is the place for the best colleges in the whole country. And to lift hockey up and have it be a rivalry sport between these two schools, I think that's great. It's great for the sport. It's great for the young people who play it. It's great for the fans. And so we're glad that this is the third year in a row when I've done this. This is my third year as governor, third year at the Governor's Cup, dropping the puck. I told the guys right beforehand that I might throw one of them out. They said, we're both going to go. And I said, okay, we won't do that. It was good.
Do we have any predictions for what's going to happen the rest of the game?
I think you'd have a hard time saying the Tar Heels will come back, but maybe it'll be a more even game when we go back. The Pack's got a little deeper bench, and it's going to be interesting to see if they can hold them under double figures tonight. We'll see.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, Governor. We'll be right back with more after this.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Yes. Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
And welcome back to PNC Arena. A little bit more time before the start of the second period between the Icepack and the Tar Heels. Not much of a game so far, 6-1 in favor of the Icepack, but the Tar Heels are of course going to be hungry, looking to come back here.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if Beeson can really turn up the offensive firepower for the Tar Heels. He has 10 goals to his name this season. Definitely able to score in bunches, Carolina is, so we'll see what they can do there. If they can get out in their transition offense more, that will help them. That's something that was missing during the first period.
And of course, a couple of men short on offense, losing their leading scorer. He's only played in 8 games this season, being a medical student and all. But of course, his importance in void is really being felt here tonight.
Yeah, Gelatley really the glue to this team offensively, and he, like you said, only played in 8 games, scored 2.7 goals per game. That is a great percentage if you've only played 8 games, so his presence is definitely being missed right now for the Tar Heels.
And we'll see if they can find some way to score other goals. Missing Gelatley, like you said, but we'll see what they can do coming into the second period here.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
And looking back at that first period there, we have some highlights here as you see that first goal there, and just a really all-around domination for the Icepack there. Seeing them continue to move there, that goal there. But really, it just can't be overstated how important that offense has been to the Icepack as we see
their offense really clicking on all cylinders right now, Logan.
And you see them continuing to crash out in front as we have that goal from Brendan Seppi, the second one of his night. Really just what they've been doing. They've been attacking inside and out. And some of those long shots as we have another one from Seppi. Seppi, a player that we haven't really talked about too much this season, but he's making his importance on the ice felt tonight.
Yeah, he saw the big stage, wanted to get in that score sheet, did twice, just throwing lasers from the point.
And there we have that first goal off of Rees for UNC. What they really needed to try to get back into this one, 6-1, but again, quickly silenced there off of the Robinson put back in. And that was an excellent first period there for the Icepack. They're looking to continue that momentum going into the second. UNC looking to make some serious changes right now.
Yeah, let's see if UNC can get their offense started, really jump-started. They weren't able to get any offensive possessions in the first 5 minutes of the game, but in the second 5, they're able to get a few possessions here and there. They really need to work on winning the face-off. If they can win the face-off in their own zone and in their defensive zone, they'll have better chances, more chance at possession. And we did see the one goal from them on a great hustle play. I want to say almost the goal of the night, just because of the sheer hustle made by UNC player there to get the puck and score. But again, Hutchinson's been locked down in that minus that one mishap. We'll just have to see who comes out more hungry here in the second period, Logan.
And you saw that there, the boos echoing down as the UNC Tar Heels are the first to take the ice. Definitely feeling that bias from these NC State fans. A tough rivalry between these two schools. But of course, playing against your rival always seems to make you play a little bit harder, and we're seeing that out of the Icepack tonight.
Yep, we saw the physicality just another level in the first 5 minutes of this one, showing that it's a rivalry. You see it in basketball all the time. You got Gerald Henderson, Tyler Hansbrough in that rivalry, the physicality there. But this one, different level here, hockey style, at the PNC Arena.
And just to recap that first period really quickly, Parker Zarek scoring that first goal of the night for the Icepack, followed by one by Alex Robinson, two by Brendan Seppi, back-to-back within a span of 30 seconds. Joey Davidson getting another one there, and then Robinson getting his second off the night off of an impressive putback. On the other side, UNC getting that one off of Rees. They know they need to get more out of their offense in order to stay competitive in this one.
We'll see. Looks like they might have a goalie change, not a goalie change.
They're going to be sticking with Duthet, it looks like, giving up those 6 goals in the first period. Volkman hoping that he might have whipped him into shape a little bit.
Yeah, Duthet, he did give up 6, Logan, but I believe 2 from Seppi were just Seppi. Like, they were lasers from the slot, and then the one he had a lot of traffic. So really, 3 not on him, the other 3 kind of on him. So if I'm a coach, I'm okay with that. Like I said, I'm going to give him the first 2 or 3 minutes here in the second, see if he can shake it off. Hopefully his defense stepped up for him as well, because that was an area that was tough.
And credit him with a couple of really impressive saves. That one especially that comes to mind, him falling to the ice, barely reaching out and grabbing that one as he collides with the ice. An impressive one, but he needs to get more out of his defense. They're allowing the Icepack to really crash out in front and camp out in front there, and he just doesn't have the wiggle room to move around cleanly and have a perfect field of vision.
Yeah, screens never good for goalies, and if I'm the Icepack, I'm just going to continue to throw pucks out of the net and throw bodies near Duthet.
Taking that one forward there is going to be Ryan Kenny. Putting that one forward, and he just narrowly misses off to the side there. Hot start for the Icepack already coming into the second period. Nikita Anastradov has it back. Chris Solomon has it. Fighting for it. Taking that one, Adamson pushes that one ahead. That's going to be a little too far past Kramer there. Putting that one forward, UNC trying to find a lane through, just deflects off of Hutchison. Hutchison, who's been playing a good game, but his rebound control has been a little off tonight. Taking that one forward, one-on-one, Kenny trying to make something happen, but quickly met by the defense. Kenny takes that one back around. Losing track of that one is the defense. The Icepack have a chance there and just deflected off of Duthit. Duthit just was in the right place at the right time there. Cam Mazakowski loses that one, but that was a great job defensively by Oliveira.
Great job so far by the Tar Heels, putting some pressure on the Icepack here to start the period.
Just pushing that one forward. Looked like that's going to be icing there. The referee is calling that one back to the other side of the ice. Saw the Icepack coming out aggressive already in this second period, looking to make something happen right now.
Seeing if they can get something happening. Like, they're on the bad side of this faceoff right here, but if they can get it, they definitely have transition capabilities offensively.
Mason Regan going to be facing off with Kenny here. Regan, an important part of that offense. Cam Mazakowski taking that one around, just trying to skip it up the wall there, going to be fielded cleanly by UNC. That one's behind the Icepack net, taken aside by Mazakowski. Mazakowski decides to do it himself and bring it up. Forward to Chris Solomon. Chris Solomon bringing this one up the ice. Taken away, good poke check from the defense, but again, possession regained by Solomon. Passing that one out to the point. Victor Hugo puts that one up in front, and that's an excellent go from Parker Zarek. Parker Zarek getting his second one of the night. The Icepack now have 3 players with 2 goals.
Zarek with a great deflection. We talked about it, Logan. The Icepack needs to get bodies in front, and that time I know Zarek got the deflection. That puck was going to the left. He deflected it to the right, and we're up 7-1. It was a great deflection. Really nothing Dalsit could do on that one, as there was enough traffic in front, and then he was just able to deflect it, and it was a great play. Great presence of mind to throw the puck in the net too, considering all the traffic.
Absolutely fantastic as they continue to move that one up ahead. Parker Zarek had another chance there, but losing possession of that one. Here, Wade Minter announcing that one over the intercom as they get that one out in front again, but good deflection by Duthit. Putting that one out in front, taking that shot from the point, fielded cleanly. Good catch there by Duthit. Shot from the point there, I believe by Chris Solomon.
Dalsit with a great snag from the line drive by Solomon. Good idea though by Solomon, given the rebound control issues and just overall success they've had at shooting pucks from the point tonight.
The Icepack have continued to apply pressure here as they come away with that one, just tipping that one back out to the point, kind of throwing that one into the corner. You know that Coach Gazilla has to be happy with what he's seen from all of his lines here tonight.
All of his lines.
Taking that one out the point is Halko.
Offensive impacts.
Taking that one back there is Halko. Passing that one back over to O'Rourke. Taken away by the defense for UNC. Oliveira coming our way with that one. Trying to push that one forward there. He has a chance out in space. Parker Zarek tries to clear that one to the middle, but credit the UNC defense again. That one goes flying up into the air.
Souvenir for the fans there.
I believe most fans would hope to not be hit in the head with it, but still a cool souvenir to take as we see that one collected. Taking that one there.
NC State now with a great opportunity, offensive face-off. If they can win the face-off, they can fling this one from the point, force Dalsit to make a save.
Taking that one around there, UNC trying to find a way to move it up. Good job there by Ricky Frosch of putting that one back in play, keeping this one in the ice of UNC. Hard hit there from the Icepack defense. He kind of just throws that one forward. Good deflection by the defense there. Pushing that one forward there. Ricky Frosch has it on defense. Boarded down. Mason Regan throws that one behind the goal. Going to be collected there by Matt Miller. Taking that one forward. Trying to push that one forward as the crowd loudly battles. The stick goes into the crowd. Nikita, excuse me, I believe that is Matt Miller who lost his stick there. Going to collect his stick from a teammate so he can remain on the ice. Having that one out in front, that's going to be Beeson. Beeson loses possession of that one, but he had a chance for the UNC Tar Heels.
Great job by the Icepack to stop Beeson.
Pushing that one forward. Ricky Frosch has it. He just kind of throws that one at the net. Duth it again, ready for that one, catching that one cleanly.
Icepack, great job just getting pucks in net this period. Been rewarded with a goal. So far, UNC just hasn't been able to get their offense clicking at all so far in this one, as we see the great save up on the Jumbotron by Dowsett there. He was able to weave his vision through the traffic and make the save on that one.
And the defense of UNC has really stepped up here in the second half, giving up that one goal to Parker Zarek already, but still, they've looked a lot better at clearing out the crease for Duthit. Taking that one there behind the net is going to be Wayland. Wayland passing that one forward, taken away. Mazakowski pushes that one forward to Owen Drugan. Hard hit there. Coming away with it is going to be UNC, who can't come up with it cleanly. Preeb was in the right place, but was unable to get the stick on it. Coming around. Arini passes that one behind to Drugan, fighting for it on the wall. Keeping that one in the zone. Excellent job skating over and keeping that one in place. It's Victor Hugo. Hugo kind of catches that one. It goes back into the zone. Not going to be offsides. Hugo just kind of lets that one be cleared all the way back.
Hugo content with a line change there.
Trying to move that up quickly are the Icepack. Taken away, good hit. Wayland there just managing to get the poke check there. Getting out in space, and that one's poked away again. UNC defense has been more up to the task. Cam Mazakowski skating out in front, and he loses the puck, but a great job with the puck handling. Hard hit there by Garrett Arini, letting his presence be known.
Great physicality from Arini. And really, physicality all game has been strong for the Icepack.
Icepack have been dominant in every facet of the game. Nikita Anastradov takes it from behind. Pushing that one forward, Arini. Pushing that one forward, UNC keeping it in the zone. And you see the chippiness starting to heat up a little bit. Starting to throw each other into the glass. Taking that one there is going to be Richard. Richard losing possession of that one, but it's collected by Beeson. Just taking this one back now. Collecting it there is Hutchison. Starting to get a little chippy on the ice there. You can really feel the distaste for one another out of these teams.
Agreed, Logan. The chippiness is palpable here. UNC starting to get a little more than frustrated, a little fed up with the lack of offense and all the physicality from the Icepack. We'll see if it continues to boil over. For the Icepack, they really need to get their offense going a little bit more. They've had good attempts, but not what I would call quality grade A chances in the past 3 minutes.
And that one's just going to be thrown there. And again, Hutchison losing his footing. UNC unable to get those 2 shots to go, and the defense somehow comes out of that. An excellent chance for them on the ice as they just skate that one up ahead. Take that one in the corner, going to be bodied down by the defense there.
Great save by Hutchinson, very lucky on that one because he lost his footing, but no Tar Heels were in the vicinity there.
Lost that one into the stands there. NC State really just trying to make something happen down here. They have a chance off of this faceoff. They've been really good out of these faceoffs, but UNC hasn't been able to get much in the way of offense off of these transitions. Taking that one on the other side there. Bodied down immediately by the Icepack. Pushing it forward is going to be Beeson. Beeson pushing it forward. He's taking it there. Met quickly by the defense. Snagged away. Good hit there by O'Rourke. O'Rourke deflects it off Anastradov, though, and Beeson's going to be the first there to field it. Looks like we're going to have our first penalty of the night for a cross-check.
The chippiness boiled over there, Logan. It's going to result in a penalty here.
This will be the first power play of the night. UNC having an opportunity here. Really their first chance. Let's see what they can do with the added momentum. Going to the penalty box for NC State there is going to be Devin Halko. UNC going to try to make something happen on their first power play of the night. First power play for either team right now.
UNC struggled on the power play against ECU, 0 for 8 in the game.
Taking that one around back is Ian O'Rourke. O'Rourke's just going to clear that one. Racing to get it there. Duthit doesn't really get it, and that one goes in!
Wow.
And that It does not go in there. It looks like it had, but it looks like it was just off to the side. Dangerous play for the Tar Heels.
That was very dangerous, Logan. If we have instant replay, that might be counted.
And that one goes in right there. On the other side, the flip side, an unlucky bounce for Hutchison. Sees that one go in there. Believe that was Jacobs on the goal for UNC.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Right there, UNC was lucky and good there. They were lucky on their own end, and they were able to throw that one past Hutchinson there. I think that's one Hutchinson is gonna want to have back, but here we see the replay. Wow, that puck almost went in the left side. On the other side,
just barely off there.
Nice.
Excuse me, that goal was Friedman, not Jacobs.
Friedman with a great tip there. Yeah, that's just a great play by Friedman. Not really anything Hutchinson can do on that one.
And it really just comes down to the way that the puck bounces not in the favor of the Icepack off of that one. The Tar Heels lucky with the bounce they received as Chris Solomon's body down there by Fine Smolinski. Icing is going to be called on the other side there.
Icepack really been stagnant here offensively in the past 6 minutes. Logan, I look to see if they can create something, maybe get a transition, or off this face-off, just get a shot on goal. Force Douthit to reassert himself here.
And not to be overlooked, that was a power play goal for UNC, really taking advantage of the added momentum they had by having a man up on the ice as Solomon rings that one at the net. Douthit just recovered quickly and deflects off of his shoulder pad, collected by the UNC defense. Ricky Frosch has it, passing that one out to Riley Johnson. Riley Johnson taking that one around. He finds his man, Chris Solomon. Solomon looking for the shot, looking for a pass. He takes that one, it's just a little bit high. Taking that one back around. Brendan Seppi passing that one in. Seppi himself already with 2 goals as that one's kept in by Parker Zarek. Parker Zarek passes that one around to the corner, and Solomon has a shot out in front, but unable to get that one to go as he's met by the defenders. Riley Johnson passes it back to Solomon. Solomon taking that one around. Seppi has it at the point. He tips that one out in front again, but unable to get that one to go. His own defenseman tips that one away from Douthit. Skating around, Chris Solomon takes the shot. Looked like that deflected off a defender there.
NC State putting on a lot of pressure here, Logan, against the Tar Heels, but it was a great defensive stand for Whalen there for the Tar Heels on that one. He had 2 great tips, a little kick save for him, and Douthit and the Tar Heels survived the onslaught from the Icepack there.
The Icepack were trying to get something to go there, taking a lot of shots on goal. The defense held strong though, as that puck went into the Icepack bench. Going to have a face-off out in front of it. Seeing what can happen here. Eric Todd tips that one away. Icepack looked to come up with it out of it, but UNC quickly takes it away. Kramer passes that one to the side. A little bit of an errant pass.
Nice little juke move there by the Icepack on the far side.
And you can hear the silence after that goal for UNC. The momentum quickly changed. Victor Hugo takes that one back around. Cam Mazakowski trying to push that one forward, but UNC takes that one away. Adamson pushing forward off of the deflection. Skating that one to the side, just puts that one in the corner, pushing it around the net. That's going to be taken quickly by Mazakowski. Robinson has it. Body down by the defense, hard hit from Friedman. Friedman with that goal in this second period for the Tar Heels. Body down again. We're seeing the chippiness from both sides now.
Hard hits going from one side to the other here at the PNC Arena.
Mazakowski pushing that one forward. Taking that forward is going to be Matt Miller. Matt Miller has that one tipped away. Good job on the defense by Jones. Coming away with it is the Icepack, tipping that one off to Mazakowski. Mazakowski breaks his stick in half. Quickly met by a replacement, but we've got half of a broken stick on the ice and a full stick on the other side of the ice as well.
Gear flying everywhere here, Logan. That's what you get when there's this much chippiness.
2 UNC defenders pinning against the wall. That one's going to be taken around. Matt Miller with it. Matt Miller just trying to find an open lane to get the shot off. And he puts that one out in front.
That one skidded across the goal mouth there. No one there to receive the pass.
Barely missing that one. It was a perfect opportunity. Held back there. Alex Robinson crosses that one, but unable to find anybody. Ian O'Rourke trying to find a man. O'Rourke takes that shot from the point, deflected by the defense. Great defense. Far out from the goal. Trying to find somebody. They have a 3-on-1 advantage. Taking advantage of it there. Good defense. Defense colliding with each other there. Alex Robinson has the puck behind the UNC net, taking that one back around. Really just passing that one back and forth. Robinson and Matt Miller.
Miller hungry for his first goal on the other play. Krieb for UNC with a great block defensively.
Pushing that one back there. That's going to be called icing as Hauke was the closest there. Alumni from the club ice hockey team here at NC State, excuse me. Seeing several members on the video board right now, recognizing all of the past teams that have led to the product we see on the ice here tonight.
Big, good standing ovation and round of applause for them as they started what has become a great
Taking that one behind is Arini. Arini has it in the corner. Going to be taken by Joey Davidson. Davidson bodied down, hard hit. Taking a shot there from Adamson. And Hauke in the corner lays a man out. No calls there.
I'm surprised on the no calls. Both those hits were a little high.
Taking that one out there is O'Rourke. O'Rourke passing that one forward to the side. He has the pass, but just a little bit behind its intended recipient. Joey Davidson not able to come up with that one. It has the puck, trying to make something happen there. Arini, it looks like we will have a call for tripping there. The first power play of the evening for the Icepack. We'll see what they can do with it.
The Tar Heels just unleashed the Icepack power play. That's something you never want to deal with. Icepack 3 of 4 on the power play against in the home contest against Wake Forest, and they're very precise. But in the power play, it's all about getting the zone. Luckily, though, for the Icepack, they're going to have the face-off in the zone already, so they don't have to go through the gaining the zone process. But with the face-off, A, they need to win it, and once they get that, B, they need to start passing it around, open up the space, and get shooting lanes.
Thomas with going off for the penalty there. Chris Solomon has it in the corner. Jackson Thomas being sent off. Alex Robinson trying to find his way back. Has that one back to Ian O'Rourke. O'Rourke finds Zarek in the corner. Zarek whipping around. Finds O'Rourke on the backside again. Pushing that one across to Chris Solomon, just a little bit out in front of him. Trying to put that one across the middle. O'Rourke tries to keep that one in, but loses possession. Skating up the ice right there is taking that one there, and it's just a little bit wide left. Perfect opportunity.
Icepack very fortunate that wasn't a shorty for UNC.
Would have been a shorthanded goal, but unable to convert there. Hutchison just in the right place, but pushed a little bit wide left there on the shot was Rees. Rees looking for a second of the night there. Chris Solomon comes up with it at the point, passing it to Riley Johnson. Riley Johnson passing it back to Solomon. Solomon comes up with the puck at the point, he just shoots that one there, and it's deflected. Duthit managing to find that one there in the air. Parker Zarek has it himself in the corner, passes it to Johnson. Johnson back to Zarek. Right off of the bar there, Duthit hugging that closely. Good shot by Zarek, looking for his third, but unable to get that one to go. And Duthit calls for the icing there, and will get it.
Wolfpack unfortunate on that pass. If they had gotten that one, they had an easy one-on-one with Douthit. But good defensive stance by the Tar Heels there on the power play. Really used their defensive spacing, stayed home, and were able to protect Douthit from too many tough opportunities. Douthit standing strong between the pipes as well for the Tar Heels.
34 seconds remaining on the power play for NC State, and they have an opportunity right here, skating out in front of it, trying to tip that one across the middle. Good job by Oliveira, pushing that one away from the steady offense. Pushing that one to the side, trying to find the open man for the shot. Having it in the corner, and he puts that one in! Great shot there on the final part of the power play by Alex Robinson, who manages to just put that one top shelf in the back of the net.
Alex Robinson found the slot, found the shooting lane, got way too close. If you're a Tar Heel defender, you can't let them get that close, and that's That's 3 for Robinson as he gets a hat trick here tonight in the PNC Arena. Let the hats rain down. If we had any, I'd throw one.
You saw that one right there. Went off of the crossbar and just managed to ricochet in. It looked like a pinball machine out there.
He could have easily won the NHL Skills Challenge for the target shot right there on that one.
Coming away with the face-off right there is Pre pushing that one back around to the back of the net, going to be taken by Joey Davidson of the Icepack. That's going to be a power play goal for Alex Robinson. Both teams converting on their chances. Taking there, Mazakowski passes it across to the mizzle. Unable to come up with it there was Ryan Kinney as UNC skates that one ahead. And he trying to put that one in. There was Richard. And it looks like they are going to call that one there. It looked like he was tripped. UNC skating down quickly, trying to recoup their losses. Down 6, 8-2 with 6 minutes and 6 seconds remaining.
Glad to see Richard okay after that one. It wasn't intent bad play, but he slid in the boards there, so good to see him get off the ice okay. And now the Tar Heels will go back on the power play where they had their last goal on the power play. So can they make it 2 for 2 is the question here.
And it looks like Victor Hugo will be sent off for tripping right there. Going to be a second chance at a power play for UNC as they have a chance, but they tip that one away. Pushing that one, he whiffs on the shot, and he just off the side of the net there. Excellent chance for Eric Todd. Eric Todd still has the puck. Puck has it, he puts that one forward. Parker Zarek unable to get that one to the go, just wide left.
And it sure doesn't look like a Tar Heel power play so far, Logan. Icepack all over it.
Icepack trying to convert on this second penalty kill of the night. Unable to get so on their first one. Skating that one up is UNC. Having it right there is Friedman. Friedman trying to pass that one forward, but it's going to be tipped away by the Icepack. Eric Todd has it. Eric Todd looking for it. Good defense there. Defense swats it down, just kind of throws that one at the net. Going to find itself in the corner. Taken there by Matt Miller. No call there. Matt Miller loses the puck, but it's going to be collected by Ian O'Rourke. O'Rourke hit there. Good hit there. Jones has it out on the point. Putting it there, and he takes the shot, but it's going to be collected there. You see Bathgate not allowing the contact with his goalie there as we have a little bit of a fight there. Mason Regan with the chokehold around an Icepack player. Ian O'Rourke, I believe that is.
Extracurriculars elevated here, Logan, to the right side. But a phenomenal save by Hutchinson. He was able to get out on his crease, make the initial save, control the rebound, and just deny on that right side.
Saw Ian O'Rourke with the chokehold on another player there, before Regan retaliated. Like you said, curriculars all around, everybody getting in there. And it looks like Ian O'Rourke will be sent off there. And they're going to be 2 men down there. Ian O'Rourke being sent off now. That's going to be 4 on 3, 2 players off for the Icepack. Five on 3 for the Icepack. So putting that one there.
Tough one for the Icepack. I know emotions and energy and all that is high, but with a 6-goal lead, you really don't want to give the other team any chance at gaining any more momentum as we see the students having the time of their lives up there on the Jumbotron.
Wade Minter saying 2 minutes for giving him the business there as Ian O'Rourke goes off for the penalty there. 5 on 3 hockey for the Tar Heels. Tar Heels need to convert. 10 seconds remaining on Victor Hugo's. As you see him hop up there, Ian Hutchinson just deflects that one off the shoulder pad.
What a save by Hutchinson there.
Tar Heels skating around trying to find a way through. Victor Hugo skates back on the ice. And that was going to be taken away and put in by the Tar Heels. Excellent shot there from Mason Regan. Regan just finding the back of the net. It looked like it missed the first shot off of Hutchison, but collected by Regan, and Regan puts that one back in.
Regan, right place, right time. We talked about crashing in the net. That was more for the Icepack to crash in the net, but applies to both sides there. Regan was in space. The Icepack cannot let anyone get that close to the crease, and Hutchison unable to control the rebound. Regan right there, put it in. Bonus points to Regan, 8-3 here, Icepack lead, but Tar Heels definitely have the momentum right now, Logan.
And it was the shot by Beeson initially, but Regan just came up with it there. Looked like it might have hit the bar, and Hutchison just wasn't really prepared for it. Great shot there, good opportunity for UNC as they take advantage of that power play. Now 2 for 2 on the night. Pushing it back there. UNC skating it around, trying to find an open man. Pushing that one forward, right there's Owen Drugan. Drugan with the one-on-one, he pushes it wide right on the shot. A wasted opportunity for the Icepack, one Drugan would love to have back.
Tough one for Drugan. I would have liked to see him skate 1 or maybe 2 more feet more, settle himself, get the puck, really launch a good quality shot on goal.
Pushing that one forward there is going to be Ricky Frosch. Ricky Frosch collects it. Looking there, kind of just throws that one behind. Duthick collects it. Met quickly by the Icepack, but continued by the Tar Heels. Tar Heels taking that one up. Kramer pushing it ahead, collecting it in the corner, trying to push that out in front in the middle, but just unable to find a teammate there.
Kramer, a one-man show, but needed a teammate, as you said, Logan. And UNC really taking the advantage of the momentum here.
Jacobs pushing that one forward. Oliveira coming up with it, pushing it behind the net. Friedman finds it. They have a shot out in front, but it looks like the referees are going to blow that one dead. It looks like going off the moorings.
Off the moorings, yep.
Looks like the net's moorings just came off there. A lot of physicality there. Hutchison and an attacker for UNC right there.
So the Icepack, they really need to see if they can possess the puck more. It's been all UNC in these last 3 minutes, Logan.
Passing it off there is Richard, pushing that one out in front, unable to find a recipient. Jacobs takes it in the corner. Back to Friedman. Friedman trying to find that, and that one goes in! It looked like that one just went off the back of the leg of Hutchison, and that's another goal there. It looks like Preeb managing to get that one. And this is a fire sale for the UNC offense right now.
Preeb capitalizing. Hutchison's gonna want that one back. It just goes to show you always have to be aware of where the puck is. Preeb decided why not throw it to the net from this angle. And it worked. I'm not gonna say that's gonna work more than 5 out of 10 times, but he'll take it right now.
Not sure how he managed to get that one to go. You saw the leg basically connected to the post of Hutchison, but just managing to slip that one through. They shoot that one high, and Hutchison falls to his feet. It looks like that one will go out there off the tip.
Again, the second period's been all UNC, all Tar Heel. Here, the Icepack have the 2 goals to start, but since then it's been all Carolina, and if I'm Coach Gazzillo, I just want my team to stay out of the penalty box, because that seems to be what the Tar Heels can capitalize on. 2 for 2 on the power play. Also want this crowd to get back into it. We hear them now with the Wolfpack chant. Hopefully they can lift the Icepack up here and get them to get some sort of offensive spark, because they've been stagnant over the last 8 minutes.
The energy is all in favor of UNC in the building right now. The Icepack trying to find their way back, but 3 goals in the period for UNC. Pushing that one up ahead is going to be Thane Smolinski. Mazakowski taking it back in the corner. Pushing up ahead, he's going to find his man. And Ryan Kenny. Kenny skating it up. Taking the shot, that's going to be deflected, and it's going to be caught there. Great deflection from Duthick. Having a much better second period. Volkman being rewarded for sticking with his goalie.
Duthick again
there. Jadala trying to find that one.
Duthick again with a great save there. As we said in the first 2 minutes, NC State scored. Wasn't sure if Volkman was going to switch it up, but decided to stick with them. And Duthick really showing him why he should, keeping them in this one, and his offense has helped them as well as they're just clawing their way back here. I'm curious to see who can get the final goal of this period here, Logan.
Just under 2 minutes remaining here. UNC has done an excellent job here in this second period, excuse me. Still one more to go after this. But taking that one forward there is going to be Arini. Arini slips that one past. Unable to find a teammate on the other side, though, quickly gobbled up by the defense. Chris Solomon fighting in the corner for it, taken by Riley Johnson. Riley Johnson skating through, takes the shot, and that's just a little bit off to the wide left. Parker Zarek has it there, passing it back around to the middle. Tries to find Riley Johnson across the middle, but it's taken away by the UNC defense. Coming away with it there is Rees. Rees has it taken away by the Icepack. Icepack, Chris Solomon has it. Skates it there and unable to come up with it there. Prime opportunity for the Icepack, but it looks like the referees will blow this one dead.
Nets off the Mornings again. They're looking at a great opportunity for the Icepack, as you said. They're going to be a little frustrated after that one. It was a good play, but a great hit down low to not allow the puck to get closer and to stop that opportunity in its tracks. Here the Icepack will see if they can win a face-off here and see if they can get a good shot with about a minute left in this period.
Taking this one here. UNC looking to get a little bit of transition offense going off of this here. Looks like they just have it in the corner there. Taking it from the point is going to be Ian O'Rourke, who throws that one just a little high and to the right. Pushing it forward is going to be UNC. UNC taking it. O'Rourke slaps that one off to the side. It's going to be collected by Olvera. NC State pushing it ahead, trying to find the open man. He has him out in space. He's looking for the goal, and he has it, and he just looks like he's indecisive about what to do with that one. He had it right out in front, and Robinson, unsure of whether or not to pass it or shoot it, just kind of leaves it out in front for Duthet.
Robinson has a 2-on goalie. All you have to do is pass. That's one he's going to want to have back for sure.
10 seconds remaining here in the second period as this one comes to a close. UNC trying to get one final shot at goal. Jacobs carrying it up. He just kind of throws that one up, and Hutchinson's going to take it with 0.8 seconds remaining here in the second period.
We will close out this period with a face-off. This is where, if I'm Carolina, I'm going to put my best face-off taker in the circle. Also get that sixth man on the ice and see if I can just get a shot off the face-off, as there's not enough time to do anything other than the shot directly off the face-off.
And they will do just that as we see Duthet skating off of the ice there. On this one right now, Beeson will be looking to just take a shot right here. They prepare for the face-off. Referee doesn't like what he sees. A little bit of communication. Holding up these final they put 1.5 seconds on the clock.
Now there's enough for them to win the face-off and shoot.
And it will just end like that as that one harmlessly goes to the corner. Looked like we had a collision there. Don't think that was intentional there as Jones puts a man on the ice. But that will do it for the second period. 3 goals from the Tar Heels in that second period, matching the 2 from the Icepack. The score is 8-4, but the momentum was all in favor of UNC in that one.
The Tar Heels did a great job in this period. They were down 6-1 going into it, and they just decided, hey, what, this is 0-0. Let's play it like it's a 0-0 game. And they were rewarded with the 3 goals. Now it's 8-4. Really, their power play caught fire there in that period, Logan. They were able to gain the zone and take quality shots that led to a lot of goals, as well as crashing the net. It's really just been all Tar Heel here. They were able to possess the puck. Things got a little chippy there with the physicality, and for the Icepack, they had their 2 goals, but overall a top defensive period. And for Hutchinson, he's going to want a few of those goals back. For the Icepack, I just want them to clean up their defense and maybe see if they can string together more offense. And if I'm Volkman for the Tar Heels, I'm just saying do the same thing, play it the same way, see if we can claw our way back.
UNC is going to look to claw their way back in this third period. Don't go anywhere, we have more coming up next.
And the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. All right.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
New poll, I like it.
Thank you, thank you. And welcome back here at PackTV. I'm Jonathan Hudson here with assistant coach Tim Healy. Coach, how do you like your team start?
I tell you, starts don't get much better than that in what we had in the first period. 5 goals, before the 10-minute mark, scoring from some different people. Seppi with 2 goals there and 1 shift. I don't think anyone's ever seen that in the history of hockey out of Seppi. He was probably most surprised of all, but that's the point though. You take shots, good things happen when you start shooting the puck. That fast start had a little bit of a drawback. I think we took our foot off the gas a little bit there in the second period, and it showed.
Yep, and as we are here in the PNC Arena, hockey in Raleigh, what do you have to say about the crowd here today?
Anyone that says, whether it be the Hurricanes or NC State, that says Raleigh isn't a hockey town, you got to come down here and see it. It's a Monday night, Thanksgiving week, not even NCAA hockey, ACHA hockey, which is a great level of hockey. We have about 6,000 in the building. There's a lot of NCAA Division I programs that would die for this type of crowd on a weeknight.
You have a great crowd. And finally, what do you like seeing out of your forecheck, Coach?
I tell you, when we're buzzing in the forecheck and we're getting in deep, really good things happen. We're a lot to handle when we're down low, and we're getting pucks down low and playing below the goal line.
And again, NC State up big here. We'll be back with more interviews after this.
Go Pack.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
Welcome back to PackTV. I'm Logan Ward, joined here by the captain of the Icepack from last season, Sam Banashevitz. Welcome back, Sam. It's always great to see you on air.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be here, as always.
So looking at the game so far, 8-4, really a good second period for that UNC team. But what have you seen out of the game so far?
I mean, I was down there when Gazilla was giving the pregame speech. He said no slow starts, and certainly that didn't happen tonight. The boys came out flying. They scored 5 in the first 10 minutes. So I think anytime that happens, if you're the opposing team, then you're going to have a tough time recovering from that. So, I mean, obviously the boys still have a pretty good cushion from that. They let up in that second period a little bit, but, they still buried 2. A lot of time left in this hockey game, but, as long as they do the little things right, they're going to walk away with a win.
And, of course, second period coming up here. The team has had a very good run going forward this season. Started off a little slower, but have managed to catch heat recently. What do you think of the team so far, just overall this season?
I mean, the team's been great. Honestly, they've had a lot better competition. So the 3 losses that they have so far are from probably nationally bound teams, and they were still close games. They weren't getting blown out, which means that the team's still competitive. The team is compatible with that competition. And, moving forward, I expect nothing to change. I mean, they should, in my opinion, honestly, they should win out the rest of the season based on competition. So, moving forward, nothing should change. They should start seeing more wins on the board. I guess that's all to really expect.
And looking forward to the rest of this game, not looking too far ahead, do you have any predictions for what's going to happen for the rest of this one?
Depending how the score goes, I can see it getting a little chippy. I obviously saw a little bit in that period too, just frustration boiling over for UNC. Even though UNC won that period, it's just going to be tough to recover from that first period. So you're going to see some chippiness. Obviously, the crowd gets into everyone's head, so everyone wants to hear the crowd cheer. But you're gonna see some chippiness, maybe a few more goals here and there, but I wouldn't say anything too dramatic. I think State still pulls away with this one.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, as always, Sam. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more after this.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Hello, Wolfpack fans, and welcome back to the game. I'm Ryan Henkel here for NCSU Technician. NC State's student-run news organization, and bring you a little bit of intermission analysis. First, talk about three big sophomores who have had a humongous impact for this NC State team. Riley Johnson, sophomore in biology, Alex Robinson, a sophomore in mechanical engineering, and Parker Zarek, a sophomore in business administration. The three of them have been on an absolute tear this season, kind of a run over from last season where they really took off. They played on a line together last season. This year, Coach Gazillo has kind of split them up more so. Riley and Zarek have been playing together, but Robinson's been on a line with Todd and Miller this year. But currently, they lead. Coming into this game, Riley Johnson was leading the Icepack with 15 goals pace, and 14 for each. Zarek and Robinson behind him. But it's been a wild day. Robinson with 3 goals tonight, and Zarek with 2 have caught up. So now Robinson leads with 17 goals. And they've each had 4 multi-goal point games in just the small sample size 17 games that have played. Robinson is on a goal a game pace for the year, which is just absolutely outstanding. These 3 sophomores have really just picked up this Icepack team, helping carry them to nationals last year. And this year, we don't know what's in store for the Icepack, but we know it'll be something really successful. And so, last year Riley Johnson was Rookie of the Year for the ACCHL. He won the Stephen Russell MVP of the tournament this year, 5 goals, 5 assists. And just these 3 sophomores have really been able to step up the team and be leaders for this team. 8 new freshmen have come in this year. And along that, these guys have become leaders in the room. And on top of that, just being able to produce at this level that they produce has just been an unprecedented stand for them. Even more impressive is how they're kind of handling this. Zarek has his speed, able to go. If you've been watching this game, you've seen 2 already shorthand breakaway attempts. His speed is hard for opponents to handle. He's great on the penalty kill. And Robinson and Johnson just have a great stick handling ability and shooting. And if you've seen the highlights, Riley Johnson himself pulled off the Michigan goal against Wake Forest just the last few weeks ago. It was a really pretty shot. If you haven't seen it, I suggest to check out the highlights, because Johnson just something else the way he can handle that puck and move the puck around. But that'll do it for us. That'll do it for me here. We'll catch back to you as the third period starts. This is Ryan Hankel here for NCSU Technician, and I'll be signing off.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. All right.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project, so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
And welcome back to PNC Arena as we can get ready here for this third period. Exciting matchup so far, 8-4, a very strong period for the Icepack in the first. A good period in the second for them, but the Tar Heels came alive in the second. 3 goals there from Freeman, Regan, and Preeb. Really impressive what we saw out of them. We'll see them try to bring that momentum into the third.
Yeah, they really they started it out with their power play, went 1 for 1 the power play, drew another penalty, decided why not go 2 for 2, win 2 for 2, and then just kept the pressure up. offensively, that's the most offensive possession UNC has had this whole game in the second period so far. And they really had the Icepack on their heels there for a few minutes. Icepack not able to string together as many great passes in their offensive zone, and that led to them, their offense going a little stagnant here. Hope to see the Icepack come back alive here in the third with good offense. And it'll just be interesting to see who comes out with more fight in their stuff here in the last period.
Icepack trying to get back into what they had in the first period, crashing in front of the net as we've had a lot of goals from them out in front right there. A couple from the point as well. Brendan Seppi's 2 goals especially come to mind. But really, it's just been an all-around domination from them in that first, looking to try to find their way back to that in this final period.
Yeah, they weren't able to crash the net as much as you said, Logan, and I want to see Seppi get a hat trick after the 2. That'd be fun to see Seppi get 1 more and get 3, because he lasered the first 2 in. Nothing Douthit could do about that.
Douthit trying his best out there, of course giving up 8 goals, but really slowing that down, only allowing 2 in the second period. He's done an absolutely fantastic job. Really just trying to calm himself down. It was a lot of action for the Icepack offense in the first, but as Douthit got more comfortable back there, he seemed to find himself only giving up those 2.
Douthit doing a stellar job. Hopefully, on the other end, we have Hutchinson. Hutchinson had a little lapse in that period. 1 was off the rebound, so we'll look to see if Hutchinson can have better rebound control here in the third. Looks like we're going to have Kinney on the faceoff for the Icepack here to start it. It's going to be Kinney versus Daniel Jones. No, Daniel Jones is going to the box.
Daniel Jones going to the box. Something happened at the end of the period. Looks like the referees will send him off for that. Going into this third period, starting on the power play will be the Icepack, trying to take advantage of that. This is going to be their second power play opportunity of the game.
Icepack lethal on the power play as of late.
Taking that one forward there is going to be Ryan Kenny, having it behind the back of the net, trying to find his way through. Late Jadala takes it. Jadala collecting it there, skating it around, trying to take it to the center. Passes it back to Victor Hugo. Hugo finds Anastrado, who throws it at the net, but good deflection there by Douthit. Douthit looking around there, trying to survey the field, taken away by Jadala. Jadala skating around, trying to find the front of the net. As he does, and that one goes right off the cross top bar.
That was a great shot by Jadala on the left side. Just hit the pipe square and ricocheted out.
And it looked like that might have been his opportunity for a goal there. As he skates forward with it again, looked like that one might have gone in, but called off by the referees. Taking that there, Cam Mazakowski has it on the side. Kicked away by UNC. Taken away there by Nikita Anastradov. Nikita Anastradov taking it to the front of the net. Met by 3 UNC defenders, and as he's taken there and he throws a punch, the referees are going to call that one there.
Anastradov angry after being double teamed, but you can't throw a punch there. That's not legal. He'll serve some penalty time after that one. Have some choice words for his opponent there.
Just something that can happen there. You see him get caught up there with Richard. Richard tackling him there to the ice. Anastradov lost his cool, and you saw him just throw the hand right there. He'll be sent off. So the referees are talking to the bench right there. You see, looks like it will be a 5-minute major. That will basically end the power play for the Icepack. Not able to really take advantage of that one. Had a couple of shot opportunities, especially from Leif Jadala. The crowd cheers Nikita Anastradov in the box. Similar sight to what we saw last year out of him. But taking this one back right now.
There's no doubt about this one, Logan. It is a rivalry.
2 UNC players now sit on the bench. Another one of their players, I believe Richard, sent off for them. Calling both of them for that, calling him for the tackle, calling Anastradov for the retributional punch. See the referees still talking there, trying to make sense of what's going to happen next. as we prepare for the face-off down in UNC ice.
That's one Godzilla's not going to be happy with, and it's fouled off for that one.
Taking that one forward there. Trying to find the open man. He puts that one through, and it's deflected off of the defender. Taken away, pushing that one up there. Pushing that one up is Alex Robinson. Robinson taking this one forward. Putting it forward, he splits the defense, he skates out in front, and he puts that one in, but a good deflection there. Deuthwitt just managed to stick his skate out and deflected it with the blade.
Great deflection. Robinson's trying to go coast to coast there. And he was almost able to do it, just needed to elevate it over the outstretched pad of Douthwitt.
Douthwitt doing a great job there, just using his positioning. Again, just the skate knocked the moorings off a little bit there, but saving the goal. Robinson was in good position. Riley Johnson fighting for it on the corner there. Halko across all the way to Zarek. Parker Zarek has it in the corner. Looking for a man out in front. He pushed that one up and just a little bit wide and to the right. Skating around, trying to find an open man. Having it there, taking the shot is Chris Solomon.
Great blocker save by Douthwitt there.
As they just flip that one forward. And Hutchison calling for icing will get it. Good aggressive play from the Icepack. They're really trying to take advantage now what they have. But UNC's defense has held strong. I've been impressed by their play.
Yeah, their defense has really been strong. They're getting good spacing here, even on the power play, and they're able to get good poke checks and clearances, as we just saw there. As they get another one there.
Pushing that one forward. Hutchison stares ahead, calls for icing again, and we'll get it.
Another icing, but the Tar Heels content with that, just to chip away at this penalty here.
UNC is doing a good job just getting it out in space. They just need to follow it up and chase it down, get a little bit more of their transition offense going. They haven't been able to get many pucks on goal of late, but after that second period, they're still looking to keep up the momentum. Taking that one there. Pushing it forward, Douthwitt takes it behind. Pushing it forward there. Taken away by the Icepack. Icepack pushing it forward. Matt Miller has it, tries to sidestep a man. But Oliveira manages to force him to push it away. UNC has it behind, passes it back to Gavin Bathgate. Bathgate passes it forward. Finds a man. Joey Davidson has it out in front. Davidson loses possession of it, and trying to get that one out in front was Kenny, but Kenny just puts that one off to the side.
Again, the Tar Heels are just closing out the lanes. Something they're doing in the first period. Second period, and they're definitely doing it now. Defensively, they're on point.
Wayland for UNC, battling to keep the puck down there. Eric Todd slides that one behind him. Taking that one there is Wayland. Wayland pushing it up there. Going to be a line change for NC State as Ricky Frosch comes on. Looking to slide that one around the back. Taking that one there, 2-on-2 for the Icepack. Looking to make something happen is Eric Todd. Eric Todd shoots that one, deflected off of Douthwitt. But stepping up to take that one, he takes the shot, but it's deflected off of the defense. Looked like that might have gone off of his own man. Todd just in the way. As that one is called icing yet again. We've had several icings in the past minute. UNC doing a good job of just squaring up and trying to get that one out of there.
Yep, UNC defense strong again. Logan clearing it out. Unfortunately, it's icing for the Tar Heels. Fortunately for the Icepack, it's icing for an offensive zone face-off. But the Icepack really in the past 3 minutes have been applying a lot of pressure, throwing pucks at Douthwitt, and they're wearing down the defense of the Tar Heels.
And taking that one away will be UNC winning that one off the face-off. Skating forward, Fane Smolinski not able to chase that one down to come up with it. Skating forward there, that one's taken away. Good job there by Rees. And taking that one forward, trying to get that one in there was Beeson. Unable to follow that one up though. Good defense there from the Icepack, just trying to get that one out of there. Taking that one forward is Arini. Arini looking for a man to pass it to. Slides through the defense, taken away by the defense. Good check by the skate there though. Ricky Frosch has it. Tipped out of the air by Regan. Regan with a goal in the second. Taking that one aside, Joey Davidson. Flipping that one up to Garrett Arini. Arini taking it up. He has Anastradov there. Anastradov now done with the 5-minute major. Coming back on.
Rochard is a phenomenal defensive play there for the Tar Heels. Had no stick and still made the play.
And just shooting that one wide is Brendan Seppi. Seppi with those 2 goals in the first, looking to take more from the point. That one just kind of skates forward, losing track of that one as he was trying to come off for the line change. It appeared that was Chris Solomon. Cam Mazakowski between his legs just tips that one back behind him as that one's picked off. Anastradov takes that one away, and he has a chance. He takes that shot, and good check there by Duthit. Pushing that one forward there. UNC trying to make something happen in transition. Nothing doing there for Ryan Kenny as that one's taken away and just chipped away. Mazakowski pushes it forward. Late Jadala in the corner. Taken away by UNC. UNC really just trying to get anything going offense-wise, and they will call that one offsides. Went over and back right there across the blue line. Going to lose possession there. Friedman just trying to make something happen at the end of the day.
Half-court violation in basketball, offsides in hockey, and there will be a face-off for the Icepack here. They've applied good pressure so far, but let's see if they can continue to get their offense going here.
Taking this one forward here. Looking ahead, trying to make something happen as the referees call that one again.
UNC a little sloppy on their entries these last 2 trips. Maybe costing them a couple of opportunities to have a crack at Hutchinson. Hutchinson staying strong in goal though.
Trying to face it off. Regan going to face off with Zarek here. Neither team really pulling out ahead, and with these, as that's going to be taken away by Chris Solomon. Solomon taking that one to the net. Skating around behind, trying to find a man to pass it to. He gets him in the corner. Riley Johnson not able to get anything to go. Referee kind of interfering with the play down there. Taking that one there. Chris Solomon just kind of floats that one, but good deflection by the defense. Taking it at the point, is going to find Solomon out in the corner, and it's going to be Duthit falls to try to collect it, but it's knocked away by UNC. You see Hutchinson preemptively put that hand up in the air, calling for icing, and that will be the call again, as we have another face-off down in Tar Heels territory.
Great series by Duthit there. He was able to make the initial save, control the rebound, make a few other saves. Just great job on the top of his crease there. Has to give the Tar Heels a boost of confidence there as their defense lapsed a little bit on that series.
Tar Heels defense has done a great job in this 3rd period. State taking a lot of shots from outside instead of crashing the middle in that first, but it seems like that's been taken away for the most part by the Tar Heels going in the 2nd and 3rd periods. Having it on the side there, and UNC trying to push that forward. Thane Smolinski. Taken by the Icepack, skating it down there is Chris Solomon. Solomon skating to the front. He tries to put that one in, and a great save from Duthit. Duthit just sticking his leg out again, making the save with the pad.
Solomon robbed on that one, as it looked like he had a clean shot. Again, I feel like that's the second one Solomon's had a shot at, but he just needs to elevate the puck a little bit, and he could have 5 right now, Logan. He elevates those 2 shots, he has 5 goals. 3 for him, great save by Duthit, but good pressure by the Icepack.
You see right there, Duthit just managed to get that right between the crease between his foot and leg. A great save, but Icepack retained possession here after winning the faceoff. Trying to make something happen. Riley Johnson with it. Halko just tips that one forward, trying to find his man. Again, pushed aside. That's going to be another icing call, as this one stays at the Tar Heels' end. They've been getting the puck out of their own zone, but they haven't been chasing it.
Nope, and you can't score if you're not shooting the puck. They're clearing it, almost acting like they're within 1 or ahead here. They're not, they're down by 4. So if I'm Coach Volkman, I want to send a message to my players. We got to get back in this one. We got to get shots on goal.
Taking that one behind is Halko. Halko chips that one forward. Finds his man in Alex Robinson. Robinson already with the hat trick today as he pushes ahead. Taking that one forward is Halko. Halko just directly to the Tar Heels offense as the chasing forward. Heels trying to make something happen here as Rees chases that one. Losing that one, good poke check from UNC. Kramer taking that one away and making sure his team retains it.
Kramer leads the team in assists with 15.
Icepack take it away, trying to move it forward, but that's just going to be thrown back yet again by the Tar Heels. Chasing forward there is Jacobs. Jacobs trying to keep the pressure up. Matt Miller takes it. Pushing it forward there. Icepack are just trying to clear it at this stage, but the forecheck for UNC has done an effective job of keeping it in their own zone. As Matt Miller pushes that one ahead, that's out to Robinson. Robinson takes that shot, but it's deflected by Duthet again.
Great blocker save there.
Taking that one around, Alex Robinson skating through the defense. He tips that one out in front, but unable to convert right there is Eric Todd. Looking for that one out in front. Tipped away, good defense there. Taking that shot from deep is Ricky Frosch, tapped down by Eric Todd, but unable to get that one to go as the defense is right there on top of it. Skating that one aside. Matt Miller with it. Matt Miller trying to get to the front of the net, deterred by the defense, skating around, bring it back, puts that one out back, and he can't keep it in the zone. Taking that one back is going to be Ricky Frosch.
Tough play there by Frosch. Miller made a pretty good pass to the point. Frosch just couldn't handle it.
Taking it right there, UNC trying to get some offense going. They haven't had a lot of it here in this third period. About halfway through it, scores 8-4 in favor of the Icepack. Pushing that one forward is Frosch. Frosch, Eric Todd just kind of throws that one behind the net. Duthet collects behind. Just throwing that one to the side there, trying to give his team a chance to reconvene. Taking that one forward is Garrett Arini. Arini falls to the ice, but manages to come back up with it. His teammate has it. Joey Davidson unable to make something happen there as he's pinned to the boards. And that one's going to be called there. Looks like the call will be for boarding there, I believe.
That's a dangerous play there.
Richard there going to be sent off. A leader of this team looks like he used his elbow to really drive into the back there. Already had a man pinning him to the board. Richard will go off for another power play for the Icepack. They've taken advantage of what they've had so far, but they're really going to try to make something happen now.
Richard's been in the box twice now for the Tar Heels. That's a tough one. There again with the elbow, you can't extend the elbow. It's much like soccer. If you're gonna go for the check, you gotta use the shoulder and your full body. Right there, an elbow up high, you see it. And the Icepack are on the power play. They've been dominant on the power play so far throughout the season.
Just kind of taken away there by Duthet. Trying to make something happen out in front there. Throwing that one at the net, and that one just goes behind. Duthet lost that one. It was actually underneath him.
Dangerous play for Dowsett there. Good save in the end. Great play by the Icepack. Straight out of the power play, straight up the face-off, launching pucks to the net. Great thing to see from them. Great offensive pressure.
No scoring from either team halfway through this third and final period. Barring a 4-point comeback from UNC at this point.
The Governor's Cup looks like it will stay in Raleigh at this point.
Don't want to commit to anything yet, but taking that one forward is Davidson. Davidson finds an open man, and Kenny puts that one a little bit too high.
Kenny, great idea. Just a better angle taken by Dowsett there. He was able to get on top of his crease, cut out the right angle, and really forced Kenny to go left, and he wasn't able to with the angle he was skating in at. So great play by Dowsett. Good idea by Kenny. Hopefully they can win the draw here.
And Estrado just throws that one at him, but Duthet flashes the leather and brings the puck in. Ever since that first period, he has been on point, only giving up 2 goals in that second period and none here in the third. 9 minutes and 32 seconds remaining right now. Taking that one forward, UNC finally getting it out of their own zone. They throw a puck at Ian Hutchison, who managed to just come down with it.
He caught the laser there. That one wasn't very troublesome for him. Had the vision all the way, saw it in his glove. Great play by Hutchinson. And now we'll get a big line change for the Icepack. good opportunity for the Tar Heels here if they can win the draw to create some offense, maybe get a shot on goal here.
It was a good attempt there by Beeson, just didn't come down with it. Hutchison in the right place, having that one behind. Taking that one there, he skates back around, finds an open man. Devin Halko bringing it up. Halko just skating through the defense, trying to make his way to the middle of the net. Taking it back around. Passes it across, back to Halko. Halko to the corner. Taking that one there. Back to Halko. Throwing that one through to Riley Johnson. Riley Johnson passes to Robinson at the front of the net, but the defense is right there to deflect it. Halko again. And Ian O'Rourke unable to come up with it there. Just loses possession on the power play right now. You see the Icepack trying to come at it. Hard shot, but not anything doing. Ian O'Rourke passes that one back to Alex Robinson. Robinson just skating through. He throws it out there just to meet the crossed arms of Douthat. Battling for it in the corner. The Icepack come away with it. Passing it back to Ian O'Rourke. O'Rourke across to Halko. Halko takes it. Tries to find the open man in Robinson. Robinson puts it across the middle, but Douthat finds it and falls on top of it. Got lost in the forest of legs out front.
Fortunate play for Douthat there. And a great presence of mind by the Icepack to just throw pucks to the net there. They were able to enter the zone. Crisp passes down low, low to high, and all off the great face-off win. The Icepack have really been dominant in the face-off circle tonight.
10 seconds remaining here on the penalty for Richard, and it looks like UNC will have successfully killed the penalty as that's collected behind by Halko. The penalty does come to a close there. Ian O'Rourke takes it. Passing it just back and forth behind the net. Chased down there by Beeson. Beeson following behind as that one's thrown forward. UNC has a chance here. They have it. Beeson keeps it in the zone, but that one's going to be tossed out. Devin Halko has it. Tries to shoot through the defender. Unable to get that one to go. Beeson has it. Matt Miller fighting for it in the corner. Mishmash of bodies down there. 4 players all vying for it. Just trying to come away with it, and it's finally out of there. Losing that one, and that one's going to be bodied down. That's going to be a penalty called there. And being sent off is going to be Eric Todd, the assistant captain of the Icepack. Called for cross-checking.
That one's just not a smart play there by Eric Todd. Just a scrum for the puck. Yes, it's in your own offensive zone. Yes, you want to get the puck and try to have a shot at it, but to go with the cross-check, that's a bad penalty. Led with his elbow the whole way, elevated the stick. Can't have that happen. And now you give the Tar Heels a red-hot opportunity on the power play as they've been dominant in that aspect of the game.
Trying to take advantage of it right there is Jones. Jones passes it across to Jacobs. Jacobs looking for it now. Kramer with it. Passes it behind the net. No one there to collect it.
Kramer, the Tar Heels leader in points in 22 on the season.
Jones takes it, taking it out in front. He tries to get it in. Hutchison deflects it with his leg, but while he's trying to get back up, that's going to be knocked in by Kramer. Kramer with the shot on goal. The score is now 8-5 with just under 7 minutes remaining in this one. That's another power play goal for the Tar Heels.
3 for 3, if I'm not mistaken, now on the power play, Logan, for the Heels here. They're not wanting to go away. 8-5 here, 3-goal game, and that was just a great play, great persistence play. A lot of traffic there for Hutchinson. He was already off balance. That penalty proving to be very costly for the Icepack.
You saw him just trying to regain his footing there, trying to scramble, but really just couldn't get back on his skates. As they take that one out in front, that's going to be caught down by Douthat. Great catch out in front, and Estradov had a shot, but just unable to get that one to go.
He's been lights out so far for the Tar Heels, minus the first period, Logan, and he's really keeping them in this one.
He's kept them in this one as their offense has slowly caught up. 8-5 now. Still a chance for a comeback, a 3-goal deficit, not what you want to have with 6 minutes and 46 seconds remaining. But still, anything can happen now. Cam Mezikowski passes this one to the corner. Taking that one there. Anastratov in the corner battling. Shooting that one to the middle, and Duthit just comes up with it. Anastratov tried to poke that one away, but just nothing doing. Line change for the Tar Heels going into this face-off.
Kramer, usually known for his assists, leading the team with 15, but now he has 8 goals to his name on the season after that last one we saw on the power play.
And looking right now, preparing for this face-off is going to be Anastratov. Anastratov sent off, Jadala coming in. Facing off with him here will be Mason Regan. Taking that one away is going to be the Icepack at the point. So they have it here, Parker Zarek has it. Just throws that one across the front of the goal, unable to get that one. No teammates in the area. Poked away by Victor Hugo. Offense continuing to move that one forward as that has just fallen on top of by Hutchison. And it's really just been back and forth, kind of reverse for these goalies. Hutchison has looked a little lost here in the third, but he's had a good game overall. Aside from that first period, Duthit has had a very good game.
Duthit on fire. I think 2 goals against minus the first period. On the other end, Hutchison needs to just clear his head, remember his defense is there for him, rally around them, and know that he has a 3-goal cushion.
Checked on the boards there. Riley Johnson comes up with the puck, taking it forward. Loses track of it, and it's going to be taken away by Friedman. Friedman coming up with it. UNC skating it down. Defense losing track of the puck. And Jones just trying to find a shot there. He waved on it twice. Chris Solomon has it. Solomon pushing it forward. He finds Riley Johnson. Johnson taking it to the front. And he tries to put that one in, but Duthit again, and he gets that one to go. And it looked like they will call that one a goal off of his skating into the back of the net. That will be the 9th goal of the night for the Icepack. Great job of just keeping with it. It looked like that was, in fact, Victor Hugo who managed to just tip that one off of the skate of Duthit. Looked like they weren't going to be able to get that one to go. Excuse me. They waved that one off. The goalie had signaled a goal at first, but they will wave that one off after convening.
Unfortunate for the Icepack there. It looked like that one went across the line, but they will shoot at it again. That one going wide left.
Referee behind the net signaling a goal. Not sure what happened, but the referees, after convening, will call that one back, and we'll have another face-off. It looked like everybody knew that one didn't go in, but taking that one forward, Parker Zarek loses that one. Skating forward, taken away by Halko. Halko coming forward with it. Pushing it forward, Halko again. Finds Chris Solomon. Solomon battling for it behind the net. Battling with Richard. Skating forward there, missing on the puck is Rees. Icepack moving forward now. Defense taking it there. Putting that one out in front, just kind of shoots that one into the net behind the goal there.
The Icepack doing a great job so far in these last 3 minutes, applying offensive pressure to the Tar Heels, forcing Douthat to make the saves, forcing the defense to track back and not allowing UNC to get anything going on the offensive end. Now with a chance at an offensive faceoff, here is going to be Todd.
Taking that one there is Robinson. Robinson has it in the corner. Skating around, looking for it there. Going to be poked away and come up with by the Tar Heels. Have it in the corner. Eric Todd battling for it. Cleared there. Beeson has it. Beeson just tries to put that one through, but good defense by Halko. Halko on the forecheck, keeping that one in play. Beeson comes up with it, skating down the ice. 2-on-2. He tries to shoot and just fans on it there. Matt Miller comes up with it. Skating forward, quickly met by Beeson. Beeson tracks it down and managing to try to put that one through. Across to the other side of the ice there. Devin Halko has it out in the middle. Shoots that one in. They try to put that one through. Robinson tipping it. But just a little bit off to the side there as we have a collision holding the puck up as they kick that one out. Taking that one there. He takes the shot and misses there.
A lot of blocks in the sequence for the Tar Heels here. 3 in counting.
Pushing that one forward. Just taking that back. Devin Halko has it. 3.5 minutes remaining in this one. Trying to push that one forward. UNC just trying to get some momentum back. It seems like the Icepack are content with the lead they have, but Alex Robinson taking it now. Losing track of that one there. Coming away with it, UNC with a prime opportunity. Deflects off of Hutchison, who couldn't quite get the rebound at first, but he does eventually fall on top of it.
Hutchison fortunate to be out on his crease enough where he can make that play, and we're having two defensemen right in the area and not powder blue jerseys. And it was a good save by Hutchison coming out on his crease. He just needs to see if he can work on gloving that one the first time.
Very little left in this game. UNC needing about a goal a minute to win, to tie this one up. Joey Davidson pushing this one forward, taking that now. It's going to be Owen Drugan. Drugan losing possession of it, taken away by Oliveira. Oliveira throws that one at Hutchison. Hutchison just comes up with it there. And with 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining, we'll have another face-off.
Hutchison not tested that much in this period besides the goals. That one, not really sure why UNC, they want the face-off here, but considering their face-off percentages, Logan, I'm not sure why they took that one. Maybe to stop the clock as well, that might have been a good call.
UNC coming away with it there, but just clearing that one back into the Icepack zone. Seems like they let that one get out of the Bloom Lines area. Arini passes that one across the ice. Back across to Brendan Seppi. Seppi taking that one forward. Trying to find an open man, and he does. Finds Joey Davidson. Davidson skating it around. He looks like he gets tripped up there. No call. Brendan Seppi throwing himself out there.
Seppi won the hard hit there, just whiffed.
Skating that one around right there. Arini taking it. Pushing that one back around. Arini skating forward. Taking this one up by himself. Good defense there, just bodied down. Trying to find that one out in front, but unable to get that one to go. Flipped up by UNC, going to be grabbed down by Ricky Frosch, who stretches out to try to keep that one away. Bodied down by the defense, by the offense, excuse me, of UNC, as he tries to put that one in, and they do get that one to go off the rebound. Hutchison throwing himself backwards, losing his footing on the skate, and now we have a 2-point game.
Things just got interesting, and Hutchinson cannot afford to fall there in that situation. Also the defense, I feel like the defense fell asleep there with 2 minutes left. They were a little bit too reliant on their 2-goal lead there. As they fell asleep, looked like
Mason Regan getting that one.
Anis Stradov just couldn't get his footing back to stop the goal there. And now the Tar Heels will take their only timeout, see if they can draw up a play. They need a quick one here. If they can get one more within these next 43 seconds, things become more than interesting here at the PNC Arena.
Still a 2-point deficit, but UNC is definitely in this one as we have the timeout. Mason Regan on that last play, though, just did an absolutely fantastic job as you saw him cut right out in front. Nothing really that could be done by Hutchison there. He lost his footing, something that he's had trouble with all game, really. When throwing himself out there, he hasn't been able to get back on his feet. And UNC has taken advantage of that in the second and third periods.
Yeah, they really have. Their 2 goals have come off of the missed footing of Hutchinson. And the Tar Heels are just better right now at throwing pucks to the net. They've capitalized more than the Icepack have in this period on the shots they're taking. Now it'll be interesting. We do see Dowsett still skate out there. I want to see, if I'm Coach Volkman, I want to see a face-off win, and once they gain the offensive zone, I'm going to think that Dowsett's going to take that quick skate to the bench for the 6th skater.
And pushing that one forward there is going to be Jadala. It's a hard hit there. Jadala just floats that one by. But back there, Ryan Kenny leaves his feet as he is hit into the sky. Taking that one forward there. Mazakowski has it. Pushing it forward, he's going to be tripped up, and that's going to be called. Going to be called there. So it looked like Cam Mazakowski was tripped.
Good call there, obvious trip. That's just a very devastating penalty for the Tar Heels in this stage of the game, Logan. They needed everything possible to go their way at this point to get a goal and get back in this one. Going down a man is definitely not going to help them with that, and it's going to restore the Icepack's confidence here as they have an offensive zone face-off. If they can win the face-off, pass it around, they pretty much ice this game.
Also missing out on Regan for this final minute and 17 seconds. Regan, of course, responsible for 2 goals for UNC. Going to hurt not having him on the ice for this final bit, as NC State, barring a penalty, will remain on the power play for the remainder of the game. 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining in this one. Collecting this one behind is going to be Davidson. Mazikowski passes that one forward. Late Jadala has it. He's splitting the defense on an open net. And he shoots that one wide to the left.
Jadala just too wide on the shot that would have sent this PNC Arena into a frenzy.
As they throw that one at the net again, they just can't seem to find the open net. UNC.
Another shot here. No. Yes, no.
Not able to get anything going. That one's going to be sent away by the Tar Heels. NC State's going to reconvene as he floats that one just high again. That one's going to be called for icing there with literal seconds remaining on the clock.
4 seconds left. Gloves flying everywhere here. And pucks flying everywhere but in the net from the Icepack at this moment. There is no netminder there. They just can't hit the frame. With 11.9 seconds left, it'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Heels. At this point, if I'm the Heels, I'm just trying to cover the spread and see if I can get one more goal.
As they have it right there, 8-6, final 10 seconds remaining. 5. And just slapped away there by Jadala. That will do it for this one. 8-6, the final score. The Icepack come away, but not to be missed. UNC with the chance there coming back at the end. 2 goals. Absolutely fantastic game all around. UNC managing to make this one interesting after the 6 goals scored by the Icepack in the first.
And really the Icepack took advantage in the first, didn't let go, stayed dominant for the most part, had a little bit of a lull defensively in the second. And on the other end, the Tar Heels really can't hang their heads on this one. It was a great game. They clawed their way back. They got 6 goals, really lit it up in the second period, especially in the power play with 2 goals, 3 goals to the power play's name. Overall, a really great Governor's Cup. We wanted a good game. Didn't look like we might get it after the first period. Second period, the Tar Heels ramped it up a notch, and we had ourselves a great game here at the PNC Arena. Again, the Icepack winning this one 8-6.
And a close game throughout. The Tar Heels, like I said, keeping it interesting all the way through, scoring 2 goals in that third period, 3 in the middle period. But going forward, they will be looking here, trying to move on from this one, but they can feel good about how they played tonight.
Yeah, moving on, they played well. Had a lot of goals, so their offense is there, they know that. And defensively, they just need to clean some stuff up. Probably the Icepack crashed the goal very well, so getting bodies out of that zone defensively, and again, offensively, just working on their transition offense. As we have a little bit of a surge here, maybe, from the Icepack.
As the Icepack have the storm surge there, that will do it for us here as we prepare for the end of this one. Don't go anywhere. We have interviews and end-of-game analysis after this.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying.
Coming back instead, we have the presentation of the cup right here. You see the Icepack already holding it on the ice as they gather up right here. Ryan Kinney with it.
The Governor's Cup will stay in Raleigh. It will be Hillsborough Street, not Franklin Street, for another year. And the Icepack improved to 7-0 at the PNC Arena. That nice Governor's Cup there.
Team celebrating this win as they have before. They remain undefeated in PNC Arena. Basically a second home to them, aside from the Raleigh Iceplex. They can feel good about how they played here today as they take pictures. They can celebrate this win and rest easy tonight.
Really take a lot of great momentum going in to the end of the semester here for the Icepack. It was a great all-around showing, great offensive performance, really in the first period. Defense stepped up in the third when it was needed. Hutchinson had a phenomenal game in net. Overall, just a great win for the Icepack.
And really continuing where they left off from that Nationals run last season, they're going to be looking to replicate the success this season as we move forward here. Again, don't go anywhere. We will be right back after this.
Okay. Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Yes. Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
Welcome back to PNC Arena. I'm Logan Ward, joined here by Jonathan Hudson. A fantastic game all around. The Tar Heels coming back at the end there. A final score of 8-6 in favor of the Icepack. The Icepack just played a total game all around. Their offense was dominant in that first period, and they rode that success all the way through the rest of the game. But the Tar Heels did manage to come back at the end there.
Yep, the Icepack, just their offense dominant. We had the two lasers from Seppi in the first period, the hat trick from Robinson. All around, they were able to use spacing and really crash the net, and that's what led to a lot of good success off of rebounds for the Icepack. On the flip side, the Tar Heels did a great job on the power play, just wearing down Hutchinson in the power play, able to gain the zone, use some crisp passing, and just good shots. They had a lot of great hustle goals, I would say, in this one. They clawed their way back, kept it interesting. It was a phenomenal game here at the PNC Arena.
And looking at the Tar Heels, Duthit, of course, in goal, had a game to forget, giving up 8 goals. We talked about how they might pull them in later in the game, but they only had one goalie dressed. They had another goalie listed on the depth chart, but that number was being used by a forward. Duthit, of course, managing to have a good second and third period, though.
Yeah, he did a great job. He got out on his crease more in the second and third period. Total goal against average for those 2 periods alone, only 2, so he only gave up 2 more. He did a phenomenal job, kept his positioning. His defense helped him out a lot more in the second and third period. So nothing really he can hang his hat on. He can learn from those slight mistakes in the first period and just go from there.
And looking at a total, the offense really coming in clutch for the Icepack. Every line came in, did a part in that game. But of course, Alex Robinson, our player of the game, Riley Johnson did a great job with the assists. But when Robinson gets a hat trick in PNC Arena, that's a special moment. Tell me a little bit more about his game.
He just played an all-around complete game. A lot with his shots. He had, I think, 2 from the slot, so he did a good job finding his way in there, and then from the point, he had 1 off the rebound, so great game by him. Good, intelligent play, finding the spaces around the ice to get the shooting lanes and eventually goals, just relying on his teammates as well for the assists. I think Matt Miller had a few assists in the game as well as Johnson, so great play overall by Robinson as well.
A good win going into the end of 2019. The Icepack will come away with a win here from PNC Arena. We still got plenty more coming up with an interview with head coach Mike Gazzillo and our player of the game, Alex Robinson.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
Still awaiting our head coach Mike Gazzillo and Alex Robinson for our post-game interviews. We've still got a lot to talk about from this game, though. Just all around a fantastic showing from the Icepack. They got a lot to be proud of. That offense in particular played well in that first period, kind of slowed down in the second and didn't get any goals in the third. What do they need to do going into the rest of their schedule?
I think they just need to look at what they did in the first. They were able to crash the net more in the first, and if they can do that going forward, they'll be good offensively. Defensively, they stepped it up. In the first and the third, they lapsed a little bit in the second, but if they're able to clear out players from the zone, just push everyone back from the blue line defensively, they'll do a good job.
And looking at the other side of the equation, UNC came alive in those later periods, did a good job. How do you really come back from a first period like that?
I think you just think, for UNC, I'm thinking it's 0-0. Just go into it like it's 0-0. I think that's what they did. They capitalized really well on the power play there. They went 3 for 3 on the night, 2 for 2 in that period, and they were just able to go clean slate. Let's see if we can chip away at this deficit, and they did that well in the second period.
Moving forward, UNC still having some more games to play. What do they really need to take away from this one moving forward?
They really need to take away that they have an offense. They're a very good team. Obviously, they had a lot of good moments. They'll take away the good moments and then really go back, analyze that first period, see where their defense lapsed, clean that up a little bit. Again, the crashing of the net, a big part of that one. So they can keep people out of the lane. They'll be better off.
The Icepack remain in first in their division. UNC still in second. Don't go anywhere. We've got our interviews coming up after this.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. Hurry.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Yes. Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
Welcome back to PackTV. I'm Logan Ward, joined here by our broadcaster for UNC hockey, Chris Lehman. Chris, tough loss for UNC, but they did manage to come back at the end there. Tell me a little bit more out of what you saw from your team.
I think the big thing for the Tar Heels tonight was just a really slow start. You saw NC State come out. They had them on their heels from the get-go. They got those 2 quick goals about 10 seconds apart. That really got the wheels turning for the NC State offense. And then once you got into the second period, you saw it start to shift. I think the big thing for UNC was the goaltending. Will Douthit was spectacular. We saw 3 or 4 highlight reel saves that really kept UNC in the game. It turned the momentum a little bit, and you saw once UNC was able to get in, establish a forecheck, and make it a little more difficult for the Icepack to come out of the zone, you saw things start to turn. And I think the next time these two teams play, if that's what UNC can bring for 60 minutes, it'll be a very interesting hockey game.
Of course, collegiate hockey at an all-time high, really, in the state of North Carolina. Events like the Governor's Cup, ever important. What do you think was really the best part of getting these two teams together in the building? We had a very large attendance out here tonight.
Yeah, and I think last year they had a pretty similar crowd in the spring. I remember that game pretty well, and I was very glad to be back this year for it. I graduated from NC State the year before they started this, so to see all of this, the first reaction was, this is awesome. Yeah. The second reaction was, I wish I was still there. But it was really great to get this many people out. I think having a good NHL team in the Hurricanes here now that draws a little more attention is going to help, but this is going to really help grow the game, and I think this is where the push for a Division I program, whether it be at NC State or UNC or another local school, this is where that push is going to come from.
Moving ahead for the rest of the schedule, after a loss like this in PNC, what do the Tar Heels need to take going forward from this one?
I think you have to look at the second 2 periods, because you take away those 2 periods, and I think it's a 5-4, 5-2 game in favor of UNC. So that's the kind of play that we've seen a lot from them when they've played against some teams who don't have the same skill level as NC State to break out of some of that pressure. So those are the things you want to look at. What adjustments did they make in order to shut down that breakout and kind of disrupt the flow of the NC State team? And that's what you have to take moving forward.
Thank you very much for joining us, Chris. That will do it for us here. But we still got interviews with our player of the game, Alex Robinson, and head coach Mike Gazzillo, coming up next.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. All right.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Yes. Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
NC State Television is the Wolfpack's new home for academic events on campus. Missed an interesting talk? Want to catch up on last week's conference? Or did your friend just give a great presentation that you have to see? Check out NC State TV on Wolf TV channel 32.1 and on our new Roku and Apple TV apps.
At Potbelly, everything you find is a little bit happier, sweeter, fresher, groovier, and yummier. Why? Because at Potbelly, we know it's never enough to just eat lunch. You gotta feed your smile. Swing by for our new turkey club, handcrafted to make you smile.
Wolf Bites Radio brings you the biggest names in EDM with the Open Mic Podcast. Hey guys, it's DJ What the Heck, and join me, Brandon Boucher, and other Wolf Bites DJs as we interview musical guests from the EDM world. Open Mic dives deeper into the artists' lives on and off stage, bringing you closer to the music. Listen to Open Mic Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, and wolfbites.ncsu.edu.
Celebrations continue here at the PNC Arena. Fantastic game all around, a lot to be celebrated, but this will do it for Icepack action in 2019. They will come back next January 11th at Elon. A tough opponent that they faced. They did very well against at home at the Raleigh Iceplex, but you can never really overlook a team.
Yeah, Elon has a phenomenal goaltender. We saw that on display in the first period of the Iceplex, second period as well. Great goaltending. They also have good offensive firepower. So it's going to be a good test for the Icepack coming back. It really tests to see how much rust they have, how much rust they don't have after the break. So that one will be an interesting one to see. I want to see Chris Solomon getting the score sheet in that game and see if Hutchinson or Tart start in that one.
Of course, this is just the cherry on top for the Icepack in the year of 2019. Absolutely stellar season for them last year, too, coming to a close with Nationals in March. So all around, just a great year for them as they look to replicate that in 2020. What do you see going forward for this team?
I see them doing well. Maybe not Nationals, maybe Nationals. We can always hope for Nationals. They can definitely do it if their offense continues to click the way they are. They're really scoring at great rates so far, and that's led to them having a 19-15 overall series record against the Tar Heels and also 7-0 here at the PNC Arena.
Well, Coach has just arrived for his interview, so we will come back right with that after this.
Technician is NC State's largest student newspaper. We are your local source of news, sports, event coverage, student opinions, and more. Check us out at technicianonline.com. Find us on social media at NCSU Technician or on YouTube at youtube.com/technicianvideo.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
All right, crew, let's get started. Sure.
Don't ignore the law. You must call 811 at least 2 to 3 days before any digging project so you can avoid hitting our essential buried utilities. For digging projects big or small, make the call to 811.
Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
Welcome back. I'm Logan Ward, joined here by head coach of the Icepack, Mike Gazzillo. Coach, thank you so much for joining us as always. That game started out strong in the first, 6 goals in that first period. Things kind of slowed down in the second with only 2 and none in the third. What really changed in those second and third periods?
I wish I knew. We just didn't have the oomph that we had. You know, we got up early and, you know, then we just kind of played sloppy. I mean, this was far from our best game. But whatever. I mean, we'll learn from it, and guys got the holiday break now, and we'll have some time to, you know, they'll get school out of the way and, you know, get home for the holidays, and then we'll come back and, you know, we'll start fixing some things.
Goalie play improved as well between those first and second and third periods. Tell me about, like, UNC's goalkeeper and how that really changed the face of the game when he started making those saves.
Yeah, I made a lot of really good saves. You know, early on we just had some really well placed shots. There were a couple of shots that you know, from the vantage point I saw, I don't even know that he actually saw the puck. You know, so you know, when we take the goalie's eyes away, that kind of helps us too, right? But you know, hey, we knew he was a good goalie coming into the game, and we knew that getting shots on him was the only way we were going to have any chance. And yeah, he played a really good game.
Winning this game, winning the Governor's Cup yet again out here at PNC Arena. What's the importance of these games and seeing how much of the community came out for this game?
Yeah, I mean, we had a great crowd, and you know, a lot of youth hockey kids, and you know, guys have family and friends and everything, and I just think it's good. You know, a lot of people that you talk to still don't even know that we have college hockey in the area. And you know, when they get to come out and see a good game, you know, and I mean, in a way it was good that it was closer, because you know, if it just like kind of got into a blowout thing, it might not be as entertaining. So I mean, I'm glad we won, but you know, from a fan perspective, seeing things, you know, close up a little bit, you know, is good. But you know, yeah, I think it's good for the whole hockey community.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, as always, Coach. That will do it for us here at PNC Arena. On behalf of Jonathan Hudson and the rest of the PackTV crew, I'm Logan Ward, bringing you Into the Pack.